Just turn up at the side steady. Evening, guys. Let us know if you can hear us. Sorry, we're a little bit late, but we're here. That's the main thing. With me tonight is I'll let him introduce himself.
It's me tonight, Pato. Back with you again. This is one of the games that I was really keen on doing, to be fair. In all fairness, Beanie being a Marsh boy. So Pato's kindly invited me into the commentary box to have another dabble. And we shall see how this one pans out, I suggest.
Don't think we'll be hanging around tonight, steady.
I just said to Beanie before the game, I think that I watched Max the other week against Blanche. I know it's only practice, but he likes to pop balls. That's for sure.
Well, I think when you play Blanche, he sucks you into that, doesn't he?
You ain't got much of a choice, have you? Fight or flight. But Bean's definitely... I can't imagine he'll change his game anytime soon.
Well, if it's anything like the last 3 games, we're in for an absolute cracker.
Unbelievable, mate.
What's that? I
don't know what to say.
3 deciders in a row?
Yeah, just incredible.
And you've still got Jamie Smith and Lee Harrison tomorrow, myself and Tom Stair, and Tony Miller and James Roberts.
And that's round 1.
It's just absolutely insane.
Round 1. So Beanie started very much I would expect. Just going all out for everything. Straight from the off. Why would he?
Fancy him to get these, actually, steady. This goes in the middle. I'm not sure if I'm in the team tonight, but I might have to pop out for 10 minutes and leave you on your own, mate.
I'm sure that won't be a problem, mate. You might miss about 7 frames with these two, like, but that shouldn't be a problem. But Pato's just called it, and I think you might not be far wrong, you know. Tell you what, it'd be some start this and all, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? First frame straight off, wallop.
Well, they've been waiting a while, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've been waiting for us to pull our fingers out.
Yeah, I did say to the guys, you're starting without the stream. They said, no, it's got to be streamed. So, it's a good shot. Bit of distance between this last red, but this is bread and butter normally for Bean. Snooker player background, so yeah.
Good start then. Just wants that white to come off the cushion, which it just about has. This is a test event. First frame, just roll it in, you'd think. No.
Ooh.
He's chucked it. Wasn't even close there, was he?
I'm real. Yeah, I mean, after that first red, that last red that he just played there, he looked like he was queuing well. But I tell you what, this is where Max is dangerous. I think. You know, he's a real confident player as well. I speak to him in that 40 man of the week, and he really fancies this. You know.
Wow, what's happened there? Did he miss that?
Yeah, that wasn't so hot, was it? Just as I'm bigging the lad up, that was the timing couldn't have been any better. Straightforward double for Bean. Oh, it's wow! Did you see that? That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. If you can rewind it back on your phone,
I'm on it now. I'm watching.
That was incredible. Watch this. Spinny, spinny.
No. No.
So Danny,
No way.
I don't know what the problem is with these bounce outs. If you're putting a spin on it, they just come back.
No
in
way.
anyway.
That's on the highlight reel later.
That's incredible.
Wow. Not seen that before.
This comp's bringing out all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff, isn't it? It really is. And you know what? I think the best compliment anybody can ever pay you is when somebody copies or emulates what you're doing. And I see Showman's put it up today.
Yeah, Martin Lamb messaged me last night.
Rightly so, because they've got some great players there, and I'm sure there'll be some Grimsby lads that want to get involved in theirs as well. So what a compliment that is for this comp. But here we go then. 1-0 Bean. And just going back to Adrian Jackson's comment earlier, obviously he wants to, you know, he's backing Max because he's a Maybell lad. Where do people see the score going tonight? I mean, you've been absolutely, what's the right word? They've been blessed with having three.
Spoiled.
Oh, So is there another decide? Can there be another game
No,
with
I
deciding
don't.
frame? What odds would you get on that?
Well, I
Incredible.
said to Chunk last night, it's not a decider tonight. Tonight is not the night for decider. And it was 17-13. Sorry, John, if you're watching, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
didn't see it coming.
I didn't.
And it was just insane, wasn't it?
At one point when John was on the brink of winning the match, I started to write me congratulations message out to him, on my phone.
Yeah, so
and
it's
I,
your fault.
and I had to delete it. No. But no, he played some solid pool though. I really like. I think Adam Walker said it. They didn't deserve to be a loser in that.
Just need to put the score on. Sorry, guys.
So where do we stand with this? Where do people see this one going tonight? Obviously,
I honestly don't know. I'll tell you what though, the winner of this will play Tony Miller or James Robert.
there's never going to be a bad fixture in this competition. That's the way I look at it. There just is not going. It doesn't matter who gets through. There's not going to be a bad fixture in this whole comp. So it's irrelevant who he faces, isn't it? Really, in some respects. So after that disastrous yellow that gifted Beanie the last frame, Max could do with just retaining something here, couldn't he? He could just do with a settler, an early settler,
I can see this being, well, I was going to say the quickest game in the comp, but me and Tom are still to come, so we'll see.
A few people are heavily fancy Beanie to win by some distance in this game. I mean, look, his course is capable. Of course, he's capable.
I'll tell you what,
He's not started comfortable.
no, he's not settled, has he? He's missed $1 or $2 already, and that's only good for Beanie.
Yeah.
Beanie needs to get these now to keep the pressure on.
Because I'll tell you one thing about this table for Bain is he loves playing on the blackboard table. He's unbeaten on the blackboard table, isn't he? In money matches in here.
Is he?
That's a true fact, yeah. He's never lost a money match on the blackboard table, which Danny Onagodo verified. So these pockets to him will be like buckets.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He'll once he gets flowing on this table, he'll start stroking finishes off left, right, and centre. Couple of good positional shots in this frame, Pato, and it could be two.
Yeah. And Bean's
Look
gone
at that
for a
look.
great effort there.
Stop.
Bit unlucky
If
there.
because the other side of the it's going to stay the wrong side. He's going to have to go around the angles, is he, Pato, again? Got to avoid that red at the bottom as well.
I think while black and red are tied up, just get this yellow into a plottable position.
Yeah.
Maybe send it past the red, I don't know.
Looks like that's what he's doing, mate.
Oh, not like that.
I think he have tried to cannon off the side cushion onto the red and kiss it in. The way he hit that.
Maybe, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the
what you
old
mean,
billiard
yeah.
shot, if you
Yep.
like. He just didn't seem to. He didn't seem to hit it too hard for what we thought he was going to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Adam, we won't be having that issue tonight. John Davis won't be commenting on the stream. John Davis knows he was a naughty boy.
Why was he back last night?
He was just...
One night with Barn on Friday.
No, that was Lord Fingerham, wasn't it?
Can't remember. There's that many Wallies. The fly is back. I don't think it's the same fly, Dan. I have to tell you, mate. Right, he gets his black out here as well. Watch this.
Oh, he's forgot
He's
to put
missed
the
the
yellow.
pot. Ouch. Well, I think this is a bit of a gift, really. I mean, I know Max hasn't started well, but he's got to really start looking at taking stuff like this out. I mean, at this level, these guys shouldn't really be having 2 or 3 chances, should they?
No, but it is early days.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And there is a tough red on the side rail, to be fair, but...
Hopefully the viewers will increase as the night goes on. It is Wednesday night pool league. And
Yeah, I
so
thought
we might
that earlier
struggle,
on. I did think that.
But there's a good crowd in front anyway. I don't think he gets C steady. I think
I don't think he's going to leave... That's not bad, but... He's left that awkward. Wow.
For me, he played that in the wrong pocket.
Wide of the mark as well.
He should have played it in the other pocket and just run into the black, pushed it towards the corner.
Just to clarify, Mr. Onagold, the reality is that fly could be the son or daughter of the previous fly that you killed. That's actually possible. Whereas with yours, probably not so much. But hey, who am I to judge? Right, and Bean. Oh, heck.
What's going on in this game study?
Well, it's like you say, it's early doors. I've only been playing 12 minutes, but look at the bridging allowance there. Christ. I was paid £1.50 to get over that.
Great shot.
Good hit.
Good shot, that.
Good hit. 2-0.
I know it's early doors, but Max is...
He needs to settle a bit quicker than this. I mean, I know anyone can go down 2-0 as quick as that, but he doesn't look comfortable on his shots.
No, he doesn't. You're right, mate. He's struggling. Maybe it's the weight. I don't know.
But if anything's been proven over the past week, it's players grow into games.
Oh yeah.
And these guys are capable of rattling 4, 5, 6 frames off. You know, Foden did it, didn't he, against Nick, 16-11 now, and got it to 17-16. Then Farley did it last night. I mean, even Dan Green did it against Rick Cake, but he did it early on in the game. You know, if Cake would have got a few more on the table that night, who'd say that wouldn't have gone to a decider as well? And you even created a new nickname for him. Rick Cake, didn't you? Cakeless or something, wasn't it?
Richard Cakeless.
Richard Cakeless.
I've got a few nicknames that must leave to come out steady.
James Robert, remote control fly, best Xmas predator around. Funnily enough, I think that Tony Miller's got the remote control to this fly. You might have a few problems tomorrow night.
Do we know if they're having a break study? Have I mentioned it?
Well, Beanie smokes like a chimney, so I'd have thought there'd be some form of... I don't know if Max smokes as well, you know. I do think that we'll probably keep it quite sped up, though.
The way this is going, I can't see many safety frames.
No. Not at all. But we know how Beanie plays. I mean, we're very limited to what we've seen on Max, aren't we? But from what I know and what I've seen, he likes to pop balls. It's just sometimes when you try and outshoot a shooter, you can get yourself in a bit of trouble, can't you?
Yes. And
we all know that's exactly what Beanie is. Evening, Mr. Newman. One of the red hot favourites for Saturday, I would suggest.
You're in that competitive study on Saturday. Are you in this group?
No, I'm not, mate. I tell you what, you couldn't have got a group of people that have played with each other as much as we have in mind as me, Chunk Blasty, and Tom Scott. I mean, we play each other all the time, so
that's an horrible group.
Yeah,
right?
It's one of them, innit? You just got to get on with it.
Evening, UK World Pool. Mark, hope you're okay. Done a lot of work for this compass, Mac Smith.
Yeah, he's messaged me about a couple of bits I've put on in front posters and stuff. I can't say I've met the gentleman yet, but he's obviously very, very keen and very involved.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? That's what I want.
So, it only makes it better, doesn't it, for everyone? As I said to Mr. Ornigold, more collaboration in around the towns and cities, and you can start getting a few games on against different towns and that, can't you? You know what I mean? It would be good though, wouldn't it? Instead of just playing like showmans all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
I know what you're saying, mate.
Going out to Hull, or I think some of these guys from Mablethorpe and Skegness was on about putting a team on as well and having a game against us. So it's all healthy, isn't it?
We'll have to see what happens in the next few weeks. What regarding this COVID.
Nightmare, mate. Nightmare. Right then. Don't think the yellow passes.
Good evening, Thomas. Hope you're okay.
I don't think them yellows. That yellow passes the red over the bag. Do you think it does, Pat? Do you think he might be able to squeeze past it? No, he's getting them off now. Look.
He's playing a little snooker, I think.
Wow. The crowd will be like, what's going on here? He hasn't actually played snooker, though. He can pot that red.
No, he's sort of asked Max the question, hasn't he? Will he be tempted?
Gotta be, hadn't you? Have you not? Would you not be?
I think it just depends on that black if it goes in that corner.
I think he's got two. Well, I was just about to say he's got two balls he can play off to try and make it go. But I look at them reds then, and if I'm watching you on screen, I'm expecting to be talking you through the finish. So he's got some bridging to do, but he might not. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the right shot for me.
Yeah, yeah. Is cued that okay? And I tell you what, he's on it. What do you reckon then, Pat? With this black, it must go. I mean, the side angle will tell you better, but I don't think you need it. I think it goes.
Will be a tough shot to get back on it from that red over the pocket.
Yep.
Can he actually pot this, dig down, screw into the on black now? Sure, he's going to be on that red over the pocket. I think that's how I'd be playing.
What, digging into the ball?
Yeah, just potting it and going into it now. Hopefully the white will kiss it and go that way.
It don't like he is though.
No, it's not, is he? I think he's missed a trick there, but we'll see.
Like you say, this there's distance as well. I know it's obviously a straightforward pot, but he could lose a white ball easy here. It could end up anywhere.
I think the slower he plays this, the better chance he's got of getting on it.
Yeah. He's gone way too far. He's snooking himself. Well, I don't think he's quite snooked himself, actually. He might have got away with that, but...
Oh, just do us a favour, Steady.
Yeah, man.
Just lock the door for us.
Scare the boogeyman.
Yeah.
You're right. It's alright you were me tonight, son.
Sorted. No, it's just to stop people coming in and out.
Yeah, I get it. Right then, Beanie, chance. And well, it's more than a chance.
This is a dream start for Sean. Well, Beanie, as we like to call him.
This is normally 9 times out of 10. 3-0.
Just so that people know, commenting. If there's any comments that are over 2 lines long, I won't be reading them.
It's not because he don't want to; it's because he can't.
No reason why they shouldn't be 3-0 now, Steady.
I just he don't miss from here, does he? I mean, I know it's.
Drop it in the middle. Just drop this one down, right in the corner, black in there.
I mean, as the initial guesses that people said the scoreline would be, the ones that have gone for Beanie comfortably, it's a nice start for him.
Yeah.
But anything can happen in these games.
That'll do. And this is 3-0.
Could he be dangerous in this comp, Bean?
Well, if he starts like this, yeah.
You know, I looked at the field and I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to go all the way, but I tell you what, you know, who's to say he can't?
He's in the nicer half of things as well. His next match will be pretty tough if it is, no disrespect to Tony, but I fancy Jamie to come through that.
Yeah, well, he's heavily fancied, didn't he, James? But I think even James himself won't be taking Tony lightly. You can't. Wow, the white's gone a bit wild, but that's the thing with Bean, though, isn't it?
This is similar to the black he missed in the first frame.
Good call.
But he's just got an easier white this time. I think he'll get this.
Oh!
Struggled in. 3-0 then.
Yeah, I think I was just going back to what you're saying about James and Miller. I think James will have his head on. He won't take Miller lightly. Can't, I don't think he can.
No, worst thing you can do in it. So all of a sudden he could.
Yeah, he's at it now. Look, he's doing a Tony Miller on us in reverse. Whereas Miller says I can't lose, James is saying I can't win.
That's fine, Mark. I don't mind being the underdog.
Oh, quality players and in it and Pato.
Bit naughty, that,
Bit harsh, Pato, I think.
He's forgetting I've got the power to ban people tonight. So, call that your first
Yeah,
warning,
but he'll
Mark.
kick you out of his league. He's never done it with the West Manchester Club a few times.
I bet he has.
Over the years. Good boys now, anyway. Mr. Glover in the house. So, here we go again. Do you read much into, I know it sounds crazy, but do you ever read much into like body language of players and stuff? And what I mean by that
Yeah, I
is,
was just looking at Max.
Max is sat down and it's only, in the game started 20 minutes ago. And I'm thinking, is that not a bit odd?
I think he's a bit unlucky tonight because all the other matches have been played when the club's been a little bit quiet.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Tonight it's quite busy. There's a load of people about. There's not much room. And
Was it quite a sombre atmosphere in here last night then for their two games? Did they have...
yeah, I mean there was a few people in, but there was no one like round the table
No.
getting in your way.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, I know if it was me and there was a lot of people in, I wouldn't be very happy.
But then I suppose at the same time these guys get to choose when they can play and want to play, I suppose.
Yep.
So you can't be held out accountable for that, can you?
I mean, maybe JDP can do something what they did the other night with being his game, where they put like something in the way so people can't mess around.
Dan Green's being optimistic, look. Selling in front of Ray 17.
I give you 4-1 on that, Dan. Bit stingy, that I know, but
No,
the way
no.
he's going.
I think if you're offering a bet and he's going to have a bet, then you can offer those whatever you want, mate. But I can't see it being 18-17. Mind you, but that's been said every single night.
Just shows you how level this comp is.
Oh, incredible. Is it, say it's Lee Howson tomorrow night?
Lee Harrison and James Smith.
Yeah, so when's Miller, James?
I think
Oh, they've not sorted their date yet?
we might be in for double header next Monday.
Oh, right, okay.
Might.
The only reason I asked is because that's going to be an absolute belting game as well.
I think
tomorrow
the way
night.
it's looking at it's me and Tom on Monday night.
I like that.
So I might need you on Monday night, mate.
I like that as well. I wanted to do that game though, didn't I? But obviously Sunday was a bit of a washout, so we'll get it sorted now.
Now then, Darcy, hope you're alright.
Little David.
18-10
Right.
to Beanie Boy.
Wow, that's a big shout, isn't it?
Come on then, Maximus, let's see what you've got.
Yeah, I know it's early doors, but he does at some point need to start getting going. You know. Maybe he's just trying to slow Bean down a little bit, you know. I mean, Paul's just said he looks a little bit frustrated. Maybe he's realising early doors that he needs to probably do something a little bit different with Bean. Maybe he's starting to think, if I just try and outshoot him, I'm going to lose.
Yeah, I think you're right, steady.
But if I start just being a little bit more thoughtful and a bit more cagey, and to make Beanie wait for the frames instead of giving him them.
Yeah, but also in them first few frames, steady, he did have quite simple chances.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Look, come on, Max. You know these are. You know you've waited for this gift. It was a poor shot by Bean, no question, but this is where he's got to take his chance. Do you not think?
Definitely.
You give someone a player really of this guy's ability from here with a free ball, and there you go. Look, Jiggs is saying you can't miss. He's in your next one as well, isn't he, Jiggs? That'll be interesting. He's in your next one, isn't he?
Yeah, he says he is, but when it comes to it, we'll see what happens.
A lot of travel for him, innit?
Yeah.
But if he arranges his games at the right days, and
I mean,
it's not a big
to be
deal.
fair, there was a couple of people that moaned a bit, and I says, oh, sorry, lad, I said it was the first 16 that paid.
You could have done. To be fair, like Denty, he could have easily been in this, but I hear that someone said that Denty said he wasn't good enough.
I
And I was
messaged
like,
him,
and
I
I was
says-
like, hang on a minute.
I messaged him myself, and he says, no, I'm not good enough. And I just thought, right, that's it.
That's incredible, isn't it?
And now he's asking to go win the next one.
Young Denton.
Missed his opportunity, hasn't he?
Yeah, he'll play in the next one anyway.
Don't think I'll let him after that. We're learning the lesson.
Right, Max has absolutely got Beanie over the barrel here. I mean, he didn't take him out with that two, but he's made the two effective. He hasn't wasted the two shots in respects of, now this is a really, really tough frame to Beans to get out of it, I think. And maybe he has to be a little bit like this just to make sure he wins a few frames, grind a couple out. The reality is, last night it did John Morton wonders for a majority of the game, making it hard for Farley.
Holy moly, wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
a lot of people saying John played the best so far
I
in the
thought he
comp,
played.
and he's gone on to lose.
He played solid pool. It was just right at the pinnacle moment. I just think he went very well, all weekend. And I don't know. I don't think he was particularly great yesterday. I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm not making excuses. Mark Farley's clearly a great player, but after a 6-hour session, if you're not feeling great, just to get over that line, it must be hard. And especially when Farley just kept picking frames off and coming back
That's the
one by
worst
one.
thing today, when someone's coming back at you.
So, right then, Max, how's your look? Well, the yellows are still all right. If Bean gives him another chance. I mean, the blacks pretty much.
Yeah, but Bean will just go for these, won't he?
I know.
Somehow.
I know. I mean, you said it when you commentated on Bean's game with Kev Smith. Well, Chunk definitely said it. The thing with Bean is you're looking at the table and going, we're going to finish there, and all of a sudden he's potting the black and he's won a frame. It's madness. And I've seen him do it so many times over the years. And I just
There you
think
go.
he's the most unorthodox, crazy player.
If you can get down the table, he's got a double. Then where's the black going?
Answer on a postcard if anybody's got a clue. Well,
Needs that to keep going. So it's
look
perfect.
at the angle he's got as well.
No way. It's going to be crashing all over. I mean, where's the red going to go? Is it going to pop out the middle and go into the pocket?
He's got to hit it. Guy's unbelievable. That's the double.
He's actually, yeah, he gets this.
He's mad, isn't he?
Wait for the comments if he gets this, because it'll just go, wow. Tell you what, I just really don't know what to say.
Max will absolutely be that'll really do his nutting.
I'm going to say it now, Steady. Max can't win this game.
I'd be tempted, right, there and then, so just to smack Beanie and McHugh.
Watch the comments come through now. They'll all be giving it a wows.
That's just ridiculous. And I was only saying in jest he'll find something. I didn't think there was anything there. He's just mad. He is absolutely insane. And it's great when it happens on stream, and it's great when he does it. But if that one going in, he's in a lot of trouble there, isn't he? I mean, it's great it's gone in, but you can't play like that forever, can you? Do you know what I mean? Because he's resting on a bit of luck as well, isn't he?
Just look at the comments.
It's incredible.
I mean, I kept saying it against Kevin. You can't keep relying on that going forward, but he obviously can, because it's just magic. Might have to have a look at the betting odds and trim him down after this, Steady.
Honestly,
8-1 he was to win this.
his name is Sean Carlile and he wears a magic hat. But it's not a magic hat, it's a magic wig.
Crazy.
The Westmarsh Wizard strikes again.
I mean, Max has just played a frame as safe as you can play it, and he's still lost it. So
Only on a Super. I disagreed, Dan. That's the thing. Yeah, I see. He was doing stuff like that against Kev Smith on the blue blackboard table. That he's been. I reckon you could put him on the carpet with 6 holes and he'd still find a way of doing that. Unbelievable. Anyway, you have to feel a bit for Max there, though, because he tried a little bit of a different tactic in that frame, and I thought he had been all hands up. I really did. And then the poor lad must think, what do I need to do? Because I've tried being a bit cagey, it's got me nowhere. I've tried outputting him, and I ain't got started yet.
Yeah, John Morton's just messaged me. Hiya, John, because I know you're watching. He said I'm watching, mate. Can't get on the comments. He said it looks like Beanie's on fire.
He's a very naughty man, John. He's a very naughty man. But we hope you are well, mate. We hope you're well, and we know you'll be back, ready to take these young guns down. You never kill an old dog off like John Morton, mate, I'll tell you now.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steady, he's just run out of position there.
Put himself into a world of pain, hasn't he? Do you think he's struggling to acclimatise to the table? What do you think it is? Because at this minute in time, he's
I think it could just be the atmosphere and the people around him.
Really?
It does look a bit...
Because there's no one disturbing him, is there?
No, but look, you can see people's legs and people walking around, and it's just not ideal.
Maybe it's a bit off-putting, I don't know. I actually believe, which I don't know if it's going to shock you or not, there's a league game on Table 3 tonight.
No, I don't think there is, because that's Supreme, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I just heard the team that were practicing on it saying that was playing on their match on it tonight.
Wow.
I was just stood with Metcalf and Callum Young, and them guys there that are on it now said they're playing their match on there tonight. Which will also mean there'll be more of them around there in a minute.
Yep, well, they chose this night. I did warn them. But...
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. You can't be able to count with that, and neither couldn't the venue. These guys, you know, like you said, they could have picked any time. I'm only... hey, Dan, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I've heard them saying, that's all. It was Dan Holland that said it.
Not the greatest shots there, was it? He was just trying to move them to the yellows.
No, but... Well,
sure, we'll find some...
I was just about to say. Right. But it is getting a bit congregated, isn't it? You can see in the corner, but we've got knockety knock knock knock. So
Close your door, because the music... No, yeah, the music gets it banned.
someone saying hello.
Yeah.
Could have just gone on YouTube on the phone.
Yeah.
Anyway, never mind. Oh no, I won't worry about it, Dan. It's nothing. I don't think it's. Maybe they've asked to play on it because they want to play on a Supreme. I don't know. There's no point in worrying about it. And to be fair, like Patos said, it might be affecting Max, but it's certainly not affecting Beanie at the minute,
I
is
think
it?
Bean likes this sort of environment.
Yeah, he
doesn't
loves
he?
it.
Yeah.
It's playing killer on a Friday night in the West Mars Club. This was Beanie didn't miss a pop, so that was fine.
I'm not gonna lie, it does sound a bit mental out there tonight already.
Is it? Yeah, it sounds good. There's a few coming to watch it as well. So there's Brad and Danny Morton watching it. Lee Green has come to watch it. So there's a few out there watching it as well. They're actually specifically watching this game. So shot. I tell you what, I was just about to say maybe I have to play safe, but Ian, I reckon you can run that yellow to the bottom bag, into the yellow bag.
That's tough, that, because of how close they are together, isn't it?
Green bag even.
Oh, just need to. Just gonna leave you on your own for 2 minutes.
That's all right, mate.
Something I need to buy.
That's all right, mate. Yeah.
I'll turn my mic off.
Yeah. You don't have to leave the room to get me one of them. To get me one of them, though, mate. You know what I mean? Right, that's a good shot, that Bean. To be fair. So, Max has got to pull a rabbit out of the hat. It's not bad. It's not bad. He's going to leave awkward queuing. If Bean wants to play any of the 2 yellows at the bottom of the table. One good shot though. There you go. That's a hell of a shot. That is a hell of a shot. So now.
Did you hear that?
Well, someone just called you stupid, Pato. What am I to judge? Right, here we go. Come on then. Back to the game. There's Paul. It's Paul mental in there. Absolutely Paul mad. Oh, here we go. Beanies, there we go. That's a bad kiss, that. The one thing you can tell with Beanie, you know, he's a really animated character. His arms start flailing around when something goes wrong, and he starts swinging his arms around and asking himself why he's done it. He's like a big wally. Jigsy knows what you're up to, Pato.
Hey?
Jigsy knows what you're up to. Oh, dear me. Right. Put it in the middle there. It's a hit. Right, this is an easy safety for me. An easy safety for me. Run off the red. Get that white down the bottom end. He'd behind the black. Both the reds go. The next go. Don't leave Bean a sniff. See, I'm not sure about that. I mean, he's going to really need 2 shots now to make that work for me. It's very noisy in the club tonight. Very noisy in here at the minute, Pato.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I'll come back on actually because we're not on yet.
It's another good hit by Bain, and I think, you know, if this is about confidence now for Max, I think every time Max gets a chance, it's whether you feel confident in him taking it. I mean, he needs one. He needs to get one under his belt. Where's that cue ball going there? Wow. I have to say, I mean, some of it can be criticised for the way the player plays, but sometimes you need a little bit of luck, you need a little bit of run, and so far, it's not happened for the lad, and I just don't think he can afford to go 5-0 down. Genuinely can't. He can't afford to. Well, I think he'll be disappointed with that because Bean is a great doubler of the ball, but I don't think he's playing the double. He is, and he's played it poorly, but he ain't got away with it neither. One good long red gets him his first frame on the board because he ain't really got to do a lot with the white. It'll naturally go around. He's got to play it pretty slow paced. He's just got to concentrate on the pot.
What's the answer? The red?
He's just got to concentrate on the pot, and he gets a frame on the board.
No, he needs a bump. That bump will help him.
That's a massive slice of luck. But should he be resting on luck really with finishes there?
No, I mean, I sort of want him to win this frame because otherwise he's
going
to
it's going to get a bit silly, isn't it?
Wow, and he does not want that.
The lad must be just in dire straits. It's 5-0. Wow. Did Greeny take you on that 4-1 bet? Because I'll offer him 100.
Jesus.
Oh bless. No, yeah. Max gone and sat that down again. I think Adam Walker's trying to give him a bit of a boost, maybe just having a word, but wow. I mean, look, Beanie's always going to have a chance at then. when he's coming from behind them. But I mean, he's had a slice of luck there.
Can't believe that.
Just a massive slice of luck.
Can you hear us, Kev?
we've got dual stuff going on here. We've got Kev on one, we've got us on other. He's I've just heard the latest that Kev's pulled out his next rematch with Beanie. Oh dear me. Right, lucky or not allow being 4 or 5 visits. Yeah, exactly, Dan. And I said this earlier on, and I'm not being disrespectful to any of the players, but I think if they are going to the table 3 or 4 times, you're going to struggle. I think all night. I just think you are. I mean, Bean is being showcased to probably be better. Or no, not better than what he is. That's unfair. That's an incorrect statement. I think what's happening is Bean and Avon's playing nowhere near the level Bean can play at because he's getting loads of chances, and Max is missing some silly stuff. I mean, that last red surely has to come down to confidence, where he's just needed to put the red in, and he'd have been plumb on the black. You can only put that down to confidence, and you have to feel for the lad because he desperately needs to get a frame on the board. He needs to put something together, and the reality is, it looks like he's facing 6-0 now because there's nothing here stopping Bean. Which is just no one wants to see a player get spanked. No one wants that. And bad night at the office or not is it's a bit painful. It's not bad that. That's not bad that. Yeah, just a little trickle in then for 6-0, and it's a blink of an eye. I mean, the game's been going 44 minutes, 45 minutes, and oh wow! Now then, we've seen nothing as yet that would indicate that Max has got will put these to bed for me, especially that red on the back rail. But by George, could this lad do with a finish here? Could he do with showing a little bit of his class? Let's see if he's put all the pieces together to get to that finish. Oh dear me. Dear me. I think he's got to play safety. Well, is there a safety? That's the thing, is there a safety? Beanie will find a way of getting to that black. I think this is straightforward for Bean. This is straightforward. Adam Bolton's just running you up, mate.
I did it to him on Sunday, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh wow, Beano needs to put a little bit of swerve on this. I don't. Oh.
Now then, Max.
I'm dead surprised, Bean ain't gone off side rail there. I really am surprised. Right then, now then, as Pato would say. Now then, I think that's Pato's favourite saying. These have to go.
My favourite saying is
these have to go, and I'm not talking about Pato and Jigsy. I'm talking about these balls have got to go. He's got to get these, Pato, or else I'm
can't watch his auction no more.
Someone else will binge you, pal. I feel for you. That happens to you all the time. I think people do it to you on purpose.
He's just sold me.
Very much.
No, and someone popped in.
What, and he sold them to somebody else?
Yeah, because the phone didn't come in, did it? Meanwhile, Max is going to win this frame. Unless he does
Right.
something crazy.
One on the board. One on the board. That hopefully will make the lad feel a bit better. I think Beanie went the wrong way with the swerve shot personally, but it's irrelevant. He's got one on the board. You're still bidding for yourself?
Yeah. Even Jigs is on there bidding.
Jigs is bidding you up on yourself.
I don't know what he's doing.
Hold on, Jigs. If you're still watching this as well, Jigs, brilliant. Bidding against Pato when you're partnering Pato. Brilliant.
Me, Jigs, and George Bennett.
Oh, it's a team one.
Yeah, it's points.
Good team, that.
We've squeezed in.
Good team. Right, Max to break off. Break, this should be nice here. He's found a ball. He's made a yellow. Oh, he made a yellow, you know, and the yellows aren't bad, you know. Them yellows are alright. Ah, Jack the Vanity, hello young man. He's in the other room. Literally there's a wall dividing us and he's decided to use his device. I like that. Ian Brunt will give Beanie a game if he likes.
I'm not quite sure who that is.
I have no idea who he is. And I'm sure if you level Ian, he'll be more than happy to accommodate. He doesn't swerve many games. As long as he's level and the fair, mate, he's pretty keen to play money matches, as many months as he can, to be fair. Got a good backing team as well, so. Right, he's opted for reds. The reds did look nice, to be fair, but I just thought he might have took the rest of these yellows out. But we'll see where he goes with these. He could do with a finish. He really could have. Break, this should be ace. I don't. I'm alright. I'm alright at the minute, Jack. I'm not. I think Pato is at the minute. But thank you very much for offering, buddy. These guys will be having a break in 4 frames anyway, because Beanie will be needing a ciggy. So. Sold to the Jigsy Joseph,
Yeah.
Should have bidden him up, Pato.
No, we just said we're going to go ask.
I'm same standard as Max, according to Ian Brunt. Like I say, I'm sure that can be verified, Ian. And like I say, Bean's always up for a game, so I'm sure that can be made to happen anyway, pal. Good lad, young Jack. He's a good lad.
Next up, we've got John Henley, Stephen Kennedy.
I'll tell you what, Pato.
Yep.
You might take these out from the break. It'll do the kid a world of good.
We'll see, mate.
It'll do him a world of good, mate, I tell you. Ah, James Roberts, I'll play our rematch. Did he beat you the first time round, James, or was that you that won that one, mate? That'd help with an indication. One good shot then, Max. Ah, nice one, James. Yeah, we'll let Beanie know. He's got obviously 1 or 2 lined up, obviously, as we know. He's got Tom Steer coming up as well, so I think Dan Webber's after a sniff of the rematch, so, but thick and fast. Right. Does he get them, Pato, from here? 2 reds on the table, the yellow.
No, he don't.
And I'll tell you another thing, and look at these reds, yellows I mean. Oh heck. He's got to get them.
He's just got to be careful here.
He's got to get them.
Get through that gap. The yellow and the black.
That's good queuing.
Is he on that?
I think he is. I might be wrong. He doesn't look happy. His body language is telling me that he's not happy with that. So maybe not. No, he's definitely not happy.
Kev, your rematch is not on. I'm going to tell Beanie not to play her because you've just cost us a fortune.
Yeah, Kev's got his rematch as well, to be fair, so that's 3 people. But I'm sure Ian Brunt will get to you at some point in the next 6 months.
Jigsy, what do you mean it costs us another 60? I've just been watching it, mate.
Right. It flew, so what was he? What was he shot building?
Must have been. Just cut this in the middle. I won't play the double.
No, he's just got to trickle this home, hasn't he?
I think he'll overcut this.
A break, this is nice.
Where's the white? Where's the white?
No. Oh, dear me, I nearly spoke too soon. Break, this is good. That's surely got to lift the lad. He's got to tell him that he can just take frames. He's got to tell him that he's, you know what I mean? He's just rattled back-to-back frames off, 5-0 down, bang, bang. You know what I mean? Beanie's hair's getting out of control.
I know, I was just thinking...
That's incredible, isn't it?
Just thinking the same.
Do you reckon he uses Vidal Sassoon on it?
What is that?
Like a moose. What is that? Showing your age there, pal. Oh, Bean's lost the white and the black
And the red.
So is that a re-rat then?
Yeah, re-rat, mate.
So Bean gets away with one there, really, doesn't he?
Yeah, of course he does.
Talk about your luck. Yeah, Tom's just said what you said earlier, Pato, to be fair. I mean, they are playing a match, look, because they're lagging off.
No, because that's the bottom end of the table.
Well, I thought there was 2 people bending over the table. What time is it, though?
8:08.
Yeah, well,
It's down there, mate.
It's got to be the match thing, because they've got a league game tonight, and they're still playing on the table.
Might be having a knock, mate. I'll find out when I pop out.
Good observation. They could be playing the league game on another table.
I'll find out when I go out to dish you over I'm playing.
Oh, yeah, you're playing, aren't you? Who are you playing for?
Phil's team.
Oh, good.
Oh, wow. Another black in.
I still say that if you can do back-to-back blacks in off the break, you should win the frame.
Back to black.
It's crazy, though, isn't it? It's crazy roll. Crazy roll. So your boys kept the winning streak going last night, Pat?
Yeah, we had our reserves out last night
Against
as
the
well.
Rovers. Yeah, we did.
No, you didn't. You had your full strength team. I looked.
We didn't.
Howell, Lonzy,
Yeah,
Nate.
no, we got drops against you a lot. Crazy, isn't it? Our bench was better than our first team.
I thought you'd lose last night, mate.
Oh, mate, I never thought we'd win again. Right, as the black stayed out this time, look at that for a break, though. Hey, them reds are all right out of the
I am right in thinking you can't play the black, can you, when it's free table?
Yeah. I asked that before. Not allowed to hit the black at any time, mate, except unless you've got a free ball.
Correct.
I've asked that rule before. Wow, was you thinking plant the black onto the yellow and take the yellows out?
Yeah, I was thinking that, but...
The reds will go, though, won't they? You think that red passes the yellow above the black?
Looks a bit tight, mate.
Big bags, though, aren't they? Might be able to pinch a bit of it. Ian Brunt and James Roberts look like they've got a rematch on at JDP. That'll be another one for you to commentate on, Pato.
What's that, mate?
Ian Brunt and James Roberts rematch. Me and you, Brunty, get a big pot going at JDP. Jigsy, stop trying to muscle in on people's games. He's playing James Robert.
Jigsy, you been replied to a message.
Honestly. Right, red to the middle. That's not bad. That ain't bad at all. Right then, Beanie. Do you return the favour? He's just break this yet.
Tell you what, for Wednesday night we've got 45 viewers, not too bad.
Yeah, and the room is packed. Absolutely packed. Social distancing is being observed, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
But I better get that in there before we have any wallies commentating. Not commenting. Right, Bean. He's having a look now, and I'd have thought he'd have looked at that red long before now. You know?
Yeah.
I thought he'd have looked at it well before now.
I mean, if he don't go now, he can play the other ball and get into it.
He's still got something to work with, hasn't he? But I thought he might have looked at it early on. It does look tight, though. You're right, Pato. And I think if it did go, he'd be playing it now, don't you? Because then, well, he's playing it now. It did go, but he ain't got the blackout. Oh, that was incredible, wasn't it? Absolutely incredible. Ended up being the Bandit Man, didn't it? Do you know about that?
No.
Geezer walked in looking all official.
Oh yeah, I did see that actually.
Right, and went, COVID police, innit? I was like, right, everybody get apart from each other. Nobody stand next to each other, get apart. And then it was a bandit bloke coming to him to the bandit.
Absolutely scandalous.
Well, you know what I mean? You can't be too careful in this day and age, pal. Oh, he's put... Oh, I thought he'd push that red over a bit more, but... It's not even worth trying to predict or commentate on what I think Bean's going to do, because he just does what he wants. He's mad. That's a good shot. That's alright, that's not bad at all. That puts a load of pressure on Max, that does. Absolute ton of pressure on his next shot now. And I think, you know, Bean will be thinking, hang on a minute, we can't let this lad get too much momentum. Alright, I'm 5-0 up, but he's won 2 frames there. Can't afford for him to be pinching anymore. They played narrow pool now, and they've only played 7 frames, which I thought they might have been a little bit quicker, but they'll play as long as they need to play, won't they?
I still can't see it being like night tonight today.
No, I don't think that's a particularly great shot from Max. He's put another yellow into a safe pocket, and he's actually left Bean. See, Bean's weighing up the angle already. If he plays his red dead weight, he cut his last red back into the pocket, and then really, yeah, there you go. And the black's going to be moved out, and I don't think he'll hit this hard. I think he'll do it just to nudge it slightly. Just like that.
Oh, no then. Don't think he's on that.
I love the way Bean runs around the table dead quick when he thinks he's done like something wrong. You know, he thinks he's done. He runs to it. He's got away with it though. It's a good finish, Bean. But he was sort of tailored into it by Max. Max has sort of tailored him into his finish, which is a shame. And it's halted his. Well, what little momentum he was starting to build, he's altered it. So now we go 6-2, and Grimo's not making predictions on the score, he's making predictions on what time we finish, and we're not talking about rough times. Grimo's gone for the exact time, 10:34 and 36 seconds. And this is why we love Dave Grimson. Hell of a break though. The lad can hit a ball. Hell of a smash. Right, Pato. We might start to see a few. Like a bit of 3 more break dishes coming in now. Now they're getting to go in a little bit. I mean, he's just had one in his last. He just broken his last break. He's got. I think he should. Oh.
You're getting carried away with yourself there, steady.
Oh, but come on.
No.
Do you not think he should have took them?
Well, yeah, but
And do you know? Oh, he's just played right into being his hands, hasn't he?
he can't keep making mistakes like that, can he?
Oh, wow. I sort of feel for him though. I do. Because I don't know the lad and I don't know him well enough, but I'm sure he's a better player than this. I'm sure of it. Did you do any background homework on him before you let him in your comp, or just let him in straight away?
No, but just messaged a few people and they said, yeah, let him in.
Yeah. See,
I mean,
you weren't really aware of.
how good he was.
I'm sure he's a better player than this. I'm sure of it. Vant vouched for him as being a good player.
I mean, he knocked James Robb out of the comp last week.
He's obviously not. He's not there tonight. He's not singing tonight.
Took Jigsy to a decider.
Yeah.
In the next round.
Yeah, we did. I was there for that one. You're quite right.
I mean, it's sad. I think he's come on his own.
Yeah, he has.
He's got work at 1 in the morning.
Yeah, and that must be another follow-on shift from whatever he's done last night, I'd have thought. But again, no excuses. You know, there is no excuses, is there? It's just pull. But
Nah, I don't think he'll have any excuses.
No,
I think he'll just
no,
come out and
definitely
say
not. He's not that
played
type.
the greatest.
I spoke to him a couple of times, and he seems like a decent lad as well. Look at Jigsy, look, correcting you.
6'4", yeah.
All right, Jigs. Don't want your life stories, son.
How did you get on the final, Jigs? If I remember that final, you was awful.
Oh, right then, Bean. You're Bean.
I think he'll still get these yellows, but the black, maybe not.
How tight is it to the rail? Because if it's still getting these,
It's off the rail, mate.
Is it off?
Yeah, about an inch.
An inch? It's never an inch, you lunatic.
100%.
Couldn't see Baz. That's because there was no one called Baz in here, son. I couldn't see Baz either.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh, now then.
you love a now then, don't you? I've noticed. There's one thing you love, it's a now then. Oh, now then. That's got to be your signature quote, that part. Definitely.
Yeah, you like that one, do you?
You just say it all the time. When something goes a bit wrong, you, oh, now then.
Right, I'm going to think of a new
You won't,
new
because
phrase.
it's subconscious, mate. You're just doing it. You watch.
Oh!
I don't want to hear about bounce outs.
No, it didn't go in.
He just span it, didn't he?
Didn't go in, mate.
Yeah.
Didn't go in.
He's hitting them with that much waz.
Was.
Right then.
Here we go.
Yeah,
I was going to
you
say
were
now
gonna
then. Here we go.
No, here we go. Fine.
What we got here?
He's snookering him. 100%.
Yeah, I think you're right, mate.
Got to get another frame on the board. He's got to slow Beanie down.
No, Adam, we're not. Sorry. Not interested in commentating on your games, thank you.
I'll be honest with you.
Now then, wow, what a hit!
He knows his angles. He knows his angles.
Crazy.
He knows his Joe Mangles. If I was commentating on Adam Ball's game, I'd need to be in from 11 a.m. drinking about 19 Staros. I'm only joking, Adam. I don't mind. I don't mind helping out wherever needed. But I think Chunk will do your game, mate. To be fair, good mate of yours, isn't he? I think it's only right that he slagged you off instead of us.
I don't know, is it on about Saturday or are they... Oh no, they're playing a money match game, aren't they?
Yeah, they're playing a money match game. Yeah. They're having it. Them two, they're having it out. Fair play. Green had asked me if I'm interested in doing his with Sean Borrell.
Got a few events coming up, haven't we, at the lounge?
Some great games coming up, isn't there?
Yep. Need to get this comp finished, though, don't we?
Definitely, mate. Wow, this'll just... Not a bad shot. This'll just see itself out, won't it? Because you can't dictate when players play each other, really, can you? You just got a trust that they're going to pick dates and get on with it. Because I think Dave Dawson's comp's still behind yours. So I'm sure only Golden Graham Walker haven't played. Graham Thomas haven't played
playing
yet.
on Thursday, mate.
And then that'll catch theirs up then for their first round done.
Yeah, ours is still a little bit up in the air because we've still got 2 first round games.
True.
Well, George Bennett, Jigsy started to outbid me, the clown. We went for 250, so if you want a bit, let us know.
Right, Bean's got to get another snooker out. Oh,
wow.
Right then. Here we go. Say it, Pato.
There we go.
Now then. He's... So surely here, Pato, right?
I think, right? Go on, you tell me first.
Well,
and
do
then
you
I'll
not
tell
think...
you.
I mean, I know that red's not particularly great, but he's got to do something like black, hasn't he?
Can he not play off the black and get on the red at the same time?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Could he nudge the black just past the middle bag and then come across for the red to roll it down? Or is that a bit too ambitious?
Just let yellow in the middle.
See, leaving being a ball. See, the other one. He's going to leave his yellow open in open play as well.
I like this shot. As long as he gets... Might have over at this.
Oh, where's the white?
Okay, it's in. The way his look's going, it's in. Jesus.
Wow. That's, I don't know what he's telling Beanie there. He was saying something with a smile on his face there. I don't know if you might have been saying to Beanie, I am very, very lucky.
Big frame this for Max. If you can win this in the next one steady, he'll be happy with that. Good shot.
That's a hell of a
Great
shot.
That's better.
a hell of a shot.
That's better, isn't it? That's what we want to see.
It's a confident shot, that. If they have a break at 10 frames and he goes into the break 6-4 down, that's a result for me. Yep. And I remember a few years ago commentating on Ryan Milson and K-Ball, and it was a similar situation. Milson just did not get going. K-Ball was 6-1 or 6-2 up, and Milson managed to get it back to 6-4 before the first break. And I spoke to Milson during the break, and I said, "You've had a result then?" He said, "I have," because he said, "I did not get going." Come out in the next session and absolutely, you know what I mean? And then he went on to win the game comfortably. But that first 10 frames, he didn't even look like he should have been in it, and he got away with only being 2 frames down at the first break. That's a dry one. Tell you what, Beans, give them a wallop, and that's a dry break. 6-4 at the break could be dead interesting. That's if they have a break at 6. They might carry on, but it has been an hour and 10, and Bean does like to have a ciggy. There you go, look. Foden knows as well. And to be fair, what Foden's saying is pretty consistent. Although, the last time he played Tom, Steer, he decided to drop off for the last 5 frames of the match. Which you
enjoyed that one, didn't you?
I don't want to talk about that ever again. Tom absolutely come on with blistering pace at the end. As soon as Bean gave him a sniff, Tom was superb. The rematch, not the rematch, the deciding match for them two is going to be epic. Just absolutely epic. To complete the trilogy.
Do they really need to play again? Can't they just leave it at 1-1?
I think they just want to. I just think they'll just want to. I think they've always agreed, haven't they? Yeah, you're right though, Tom. They could leave it at They could leave it at that now because they're good pals as well. Do you know what I mean? They've obviously the friendship's got stronger as we all get to know each other in the pools community, and like you say, they could just walk away from it and say no. But you know, there's loads of games both of them can have.
Definitely.
Loads of people, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, but I think you'd have to speak to them too. I think they just want to. They just want to put it to bed, but there's an argument for what you say, Pat. Definitely, you did it with Dan Green, didn't you? You said that's it.
Yep.
You don't need a third game, and you're both good for it now, aren't you? In terms of what I mean, all that bit of needle there was, it's not there anymore. It's only a bit of banter now, isn't it?
Yep.
So it's
it's just other people that like to stare at.
Yeah, but it definitely was a foul.
Hang on, no, my mate.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it definitely wasn't a foul.
Can we please just go one night without that coming up?
Can't help it. You created a promotion video for this.
If you're watching, Dan,
put it on.
That was Adam Walker's idea. Sent to level it out. I asked him to put Dan's winning black in.
Right, Bean. You've got a bit of work to do if you're going to win this one, pal. This frame. Little bit of work to do here, Pato. Dan Green is watching, look.
Jesus. I think we're going to have a doubles game or something, Greenie. Like, me and him together.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Got to get a fair team now, haven't you? Denny and Jinx is something like that.
Yeah.
Be a good fair game. Right. Max, if you take this one, mate, you're definitely in control, pal, in this frame. But I've said that before tonight, and Beanie went and pulled out an unbelievable finish. He'd do exceptionally well to pull out a finish from here. Exceptionally well. So where's the chunkster tonight anyway? Is he just having a rest in his vocals tonight? Ready for tomorrow?
It was meant to be you and him tonight, and he said he couldn't really make it. Don't really want to go into that.
That's fair enough, that's fair enough. He just didn't want to be on comms with me, that's fair enough. I won't be offended.
No, it was nothing like that, Steady. Nothing like that. Quite the opposite.
No, I'm sure, mate, I'm sure. He loves it, he loves it too much.
You know what he's like, he don't want to miss a night unless he has to.
No, absolutely not. There's not many more dedicated and committed than him, mate, that's for sure. Right then.
Now then.
I'm having my comment back. Right then, where are we going, Max? How are we looking? Ooh. Been a little bit tentative here, isn't he?
I mean, is Beanie just going to take the bag here?
Well, this is it. I think why you keep giving Beanie, and Dan Green said it earlier on, can't keep letting Beanie come back to the table 4 or 5 times, because eventually you will make something happen. And Max will put himself into trouble eventually here, and he might have even done it, you know. And I just think, got to be a little bit braver, I think, at times. Yeah, look, the hands are going. Is a bit like, been caught out a little bit. And if Bean gets 2 shots, you know, which that's a good shot, that'll do. That's all right for now. Oh, cogs are turning in Bean's head. You can hear him from through the wall. Thoughts on Pato? Can he go for these?
I think he's got to.
You can't keep waiting, can he, for something to happen? Because I don't know what he's actually waiting for.
It's just a little bit awkward. I don't want that.
Oh, see, now he's had it now. But see, that was the risk with that shot. He's got to just pump this out now, but not leave it. Oh, that's just could be the right shot. No,
I'm not sure about that.
See, I thought. Do you know what I thought he was going to do then? Come off that side rail, bump the red onto the yellow, and push the yellow a little bit further into the middle of the back rail. But
well, if he's left that ready, he's not going to finish.
He's in a bit of trouble now, to be honest with you, because Bailey can put him in a real good snooker. And if he loses this one, he'll kick himself after the position he got himself in. Some frames have been taken out of his hands. Some frames he's just one of them things. This one he had total control of, and he's giving it back.
Now then, Beanie has got to
I think he can bump it out. I think he can bump the red out and take the pocket. If not, even put the other. Well,
wow.
Why did he hit it that hard?
He's left Max half a sniff here.
Why did he hit it that hard? Did you see value in it? Something like that?
No, I thought he was just going to try and force it past.
I thought he just took the bag and put the, like you say, and the red would have ended up on the side rail, wouldn't it?
He's got away with one there because he's just covered the black up.
Oh, this is getting this.
Not
Now
sure
this frame's going to get really, really messy now.
I'm not sure about that shot steady, mate.
The old hands are going up in the air. I just see. Thought he was waving at everyone then. Oh. Yeah. I'm not sure about that. This frame's gone really, really sketchy.
Good shot.
And now Bean has played an absolute belter. And he's at the yellow first. Wow. Absolute wow. Oh, XO going off out there. But while Bean decides what he does with this, just remember
to like and subscribe.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think there's quite a few that have liked and subscribed now, aren't there? But the more we get it out there, the better it is for
Like, subscribe, share.
good for Paul, good for business, good for everyone. Good for everyone. I think there's quite a few. All right.
Just listening to your voice though.
No, I just like to see how many's actually watching. And 50 views on a Wednesday night, Paul night.
That always gets stuck like.
Because all your main, if you think about all your main pool players are all out tonight, and they are the ones that like to enjoy having a watch.
And they're probably watching it on the phone out anyway.
Yeah, yeah, quite possibly, mate. Yeah, 480 subscribers.
That's good, that.
It's not bad, is it? But I think we should be aiming to get to 1,000.
Definitely.
Because, you know, there must be hundreds of people that watch these streams and watch these pool matches. I mean, the amount that we get shared from other venues. That did you watch the one the other night with Sleeper?
No, I didn't actually, mate.
That was naughty. Naughty.
But I say it every night. We have all these viewers, but it's the same people who comment.
Yeah, true. Everybody should be getting involved, I think. Oh, Max. Tell you what, if we hit that harder, we might have got 2 and 1. But
That's not actually too bad.
no, it's not too bad. We need to get what we need to do is think of some incentives to get these people involved. Don't know. We'll think of something out of the box.
Well,
It's easy saying predict the score, and it's easy saying, you know, blah blah blah. But yeah, maybe we need something a bit more structured, a better way of doing it. To get some good instruction.
I'll leave that to you, Steady, because you're the one who comes up with the ideas. I just sort the fixtures out.
I just think, you know, there's a lot of people out there that enjoy the game. And they do a great job here, to be fair, though, let's be honest with you. I mean, you can't put on much better than... There's nobody putting on stuff like this. You've got the luxury of having some cracking games over a course of a month, and you are going to see some belters. You've already seen some belters, haven't you?
Yeah.
Some of the money matches that we've seen over the years haven't been as good as the matches we've seen in the past week. And that is the truth.
That is definitely the truth, mate.
And we've seen some cracking money matches, don't get me wrong, and there's been, you know, but some of the games we've seen over the past week, unreal. Bit harder. Yeah, he's waving at it as well, he's telling it, isn't he?
Well, he should have played that harder, shouldn't he?
Yeah. Because he wouldn't have wanted to play that to just drop it in anyway, surely. I mean, he'd have been bridging right over that yellow and black.
Free bear, Adam. Don't think that's a good idea, mate.
Yeah, great incentive that. We'll get some more subscribers, but we'll also put them out of business. Good idea, that.
Tell you, a good idea is banning Adam Bolton.
He plays too many money matches and drinks too much beer.
He's still rubbish, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but... Well, he's better than me, but he drinks too much beer, that's for sure. He can't be banned. Like banning Dave Dawson, you just can't do it.
Oh, that's a bounce out.
Was it though?
100%, mate. Went straight in the
I
pocket.
can't work it out. I can't work it out when the bounce out. You just got to live with it though. I mean, it's part and parcel, isn't it? And I know there's been a lot of mixed emotion around it, and a lot of this people saying this, and a lot of people saying that. It's the same for every player.
Yeah, the thing is about Steady as well, he didn't hit that hard. And it went straight in the pocket and just came straight back out.
But I've been told it's the cut of the pocket on a Supreme table. I don't, because I've seen that happen on, not just on this Supreme table, I've seen stuff like that happen on Supreme tables before, especially in the middle bags. Maybe I'm wrong.
You won't be happy with that.
No, this frame's been a really, really slow burner, hasn't it? I'll tell you now, if Onigold's going to throw in a gift if we get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to unsubscribe, wait till it's 499 and then be the 500th and go, woohoo!
I don't think he means it like that. Still.
Oh, well, I'm not interested then, Onigold.
It's not like supermarket sweep. That's a good shot.
It's not bad, but he's left.
It's not bad,
He's
but
left
it's
a
okay.
sniff. It's not even okay, mate. He's left a right sniff at these. Been to take these out. I know you're going to say I'm speaking too soon, but you watch. You'd certainly expect to, even if I'm being a bit hasty. Beanie would certainly expect to. Oh my lord, he's played a snooker.
Oh my lord.
I'm absolutely astounded.
I could tell.
He's played a safety shot.
He's playing properly.
With all the
isn't he?
yellows there.
He's playing properly.
Well, he's certainly wanting to be 7-3 up at the break. I'm only joking, Dan. Oh, he's lost a cue ball. So playing the snooker's actually turned out to be the perfect shot, the right shot.
Yep.
I reckon they'll be up to, I reckon we can get it up to 500, Dan, tonight. It's only 20 more subscribers. There'll be 20 people. We'll put an advert on the post. 20 people subscribe tonight at 500. Dan will do some sort of price for the 500 that are subscribed. Get them over the line in no time. Even if it's just a couple of hours of free pull or something. Better than a kick in the teeth, isn't it?
What, for all 500 people?
Oh, he screwed straight into the middle bag. Oh, Bean. I tell you now, what did we say for this frame? 6'4" makes it a bit different, doesn't it? Because Max hasn't been great in this. Foden called it earlier on. Bean always has a wobble jaw in the middle of a
Yeah, he did say that, mate.
And everything that we've been saying has come to fruition. And Max shouldn't even be in the game. And they're the you know what? And they're the ones where you look back and go, how is even if Max went on to win this, which I still think Bean wins. I think he's the better player.
Yeah.
But you know, if Max went on to win this, you're going to look back at this and go, what happened in that first session when Bean was 5-0 up? Because from 5-0 up, Max could be now won the next 4-1. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's put something about dropping the pockets. Must be someone a bit of an expert. I don't know who said it though. I can't see it. But look, Dan Green said, "Is that possible? Is what possible? Dropping the pockets? What is that like? Making them deeper?"
Yeah, that's what Ian Brunt's just put, look. From 10 to 15.
Oh. What's he done here then? So he had a free ball. Yeah, I heard that. I heard it through the wall. I'm really confused at why he's done that.
Well, sure, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? The lower the pockets are, the harder it is from spot and bounce back
You'd
out.
thought so, wouldn't you?
Sure, that's pretty obvious.
Well, I don't think there's any point asking Danny Onago because he ain't got deep pockets.
Yeah, cheers Adam, cheers Leighton.
It's just about getting the extra subscribers in.
Oh, you was a bit worried there, weren't you?
No, because I don't know what Max has done. I don't know what he's doing here. I'm absolutely amazed what he's done with these two shots. And he's not recovered neither. Wow, I'm really shocked at the lad. I thought he would do something with I thought he'd do something with that black.
I tell you what, where the game started, I didn't think we'd be long, but the way it's going now,
It slowed right down, hasn't it? And I don't know if Max has something to do with that, the way he's changed his game a little bit. Beanie's certainly gone off, not off the boil, that's not the right word, but he just come out like a bat out of hell, didn't he? Just smashing everything in.
now then. He's going to be forced into the plant steady.
Yeah, I don't think that passes, mate. He's left it. That's an absolute Mary plopping.
6-4 then, steady. I think they'll be having the
That's
break.
incredible. It's incredible. At 5-0, if anybody would have said this would be 6-4 at the break, well, I'd have said they're crazy.
I think they're having the breaks, so...
I'd have heavily thought they will be having a ciggy.
Is Max setting them up?
No, he's walking away and beating his rolling a fact.
So we're back in 5, guys. Thank you.
Yep, I'd have thought. Right. We are back. Well, I am back. I've lost Pato. Max is about to break off for the 11th frame. We're just quite surprised, or I was quite surprised, that an hour and a half for 10 frames with these two lads. Quite interesting, that. But I suppose at the same time, they don't want to be... neither of them want to give it away, so, you know, rightly so, they'll play the pace that they want to play at. So Pato's back now. We've found Pato. I'm just saying to the guys, an hour and a half. I was quite surprised after 10 frames, weren't you?
Very surprised.
Your face isn't telling me that, mate.
Well, I thought it was in for a quick game tonight, and
I know, mate. I just talked to Milson actually and saying that. Mind you, he said last night was a long old haul as well, wasn't it? A 6.5 hour jobby.
5.5, mate.
Oh, was it 5.5? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Beanie back to the alt then. Let's see what's the crack. Yeah, I just think it just slowed off towards the end of that session. Sometimes, especially with someone like Bean, just having that 5 minutes fag and resetting and going again, he starts finding a second wind. So.
Are you coming in tonight, Phil, or are you staying at home?
Someone said he was earlier, didn't they?
Said he was coming in, but I don't know if he is now. Jesus, he's missed that by a mile and got it in the middle.
Oh, wow. Oh, dear. Right. Well, say it. Now then. Max, 2 shots. 6-4 down after being 5-0 down in about 25 minutes. It's grinded, grafted and hung on. And he's now got 2 shots. That was 3 shots if you want to call it that.
Oh yeah, steady, that's one thing I wanted to ask you. Are you out of the 45? Out of the 45, mate, 44 people advanced in the last man standing, and you was the unlucky one.
Yeah, well, but to be fair, Pat, what did I say to you the day before?
You said you was playing to lose.
No, what did I say to you? Tell the viewers.
Mate, you said you was going to take a risk so you could buy back in.
But I did say I fancied you boys 3-1, didn't I? I knew it wasn't right. I knew we weren't right. But I thought I've got a philosophy with this last man standing. If you can if you don't use the best team straight away, you've got more of a chance.
Oh yeah, that's obvious.
I mean, Liverpool give everyone a bloody scare anyway, didn't they? In the end,
it'd be good if they didn't win.
But yeah, I mean, I backed my own team, didn't I? Naively. But hey ho, what can you do for the love of football?
That's a great shot. Needs a bounce.
He's all right.
Needs a bounce.
I think he's all right. He's cutting it back a little bit, Pato, but he's
enough in the middle.
No.
Played it with screw, didn't he? That's why he missed it.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. Took it away a little bit, didn't it? But I think you was right. I think if he'd have rolled it, he probably could have ended up with that wide where you was calling it. And now, Max.
See, this is what I thought Kev would have done more of. Just played these shots and then finished them.
I think sometimes though in that game it was dictated to where the balls lie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Max has had the perfect opportunity on one or two of these. And the testers for Bean.
Crash bang wallop.
I know, and that's a Bean shot that all day.
Straight in behind this red again.
Yeah, he'll be. He's still got a shot. I was going to say, I thought he'd been a bit more trouble in this. I think Bean's got a clear path, hasn't he, to up and down. And again, if it's a bit of a crash bang wallop, who knows where it's going to end up. And they hate, you know, when someone just plays. But what other options have they got?
Oh, he's not even played the float.
No, he hasn't.
Good shot. Good
Is that
hit.
the right shot for you?
No, I had a crash bang all like that. Where the reds are. I mean, I don't know what he's trying to achieve by playing that sort of shot.
Yeah, and that's not normally a Beanie type of shot, to be fair. But I'm sure he's got his reasons, and he'll tell us why if we asked him. But interesting that.
Oh wow, that surprised me.
Is he ain't going too far, KG, is he? Because
They all went to the.
I was going to say all he's going to end up doing is then when he does get his chances to take finishes out.
I mean, if Beanie flukes this now as well, then that's a foul.
That's appalling. It's not appalling, but it's not the best. That I think Bean should have done the old, like you said, the shot where he rolled up to that black. Should have just had a wallop at it. Well, he isn't gonna turn down this finish.
Well, we're snookering now, will he, Steady?
Absolutely. Well, if he does, you may as well get me a sleeping bag, and I'll go straight to work from here. (6-5), and I'll tell you what. Where was this when at 5-0 and everyone was saying...
Yeah, it was 5-0, wasn't it?
5-0. We thought the game was nearly going to be a runaway train, didn't we?
We did.
And from 5-0, Max has won 5-1 from that point. So, we do have a game in our hands. Has anybody moved the goalposts on their predictions? Are we still saying Beans are running away? I mean, some of the scores we see was 18-10 to Bean, 18-11, 18-12. A couple of people said it'd be a bit closer. Are we having any movement? Are we starting to see Max grow into the game? I had much better belief that he was a better player than what he was showing us, and maybe he's starting to just settle down a little bit. Bain has played one or two interesting shots.
I think that might be my call, Steady.
To say the least. You what?
Right, I'll be back in.
Who are you playing, Pato?
I ain't got a clue.
Can we switch the cameras on?
I won't be messing about.
We'll update you on who Pato's played when he gets back. I'll just carry on with this for now, and good luck, Pato.
Cheers, man.
Right. Better little dogs, there's a few Wally's kicking them out. So I'll stick with you guys. Get lumbered with me for 10 minutes. Beanie hasn't really put a finish together, you know, since about frame 4 or 5. So he could do with getting his arm going again. Does going 5-0 up make you a bit too complacent? I don't know, you tell me. Did he become too comfortable? Have we still got people watching? Because we had a comment for about, for a while now. I've got people knocking on the door, but I know it ain't Pato. So I'm going to leave them to it. Bean's put his hand up there. Not quite sure. I thought he put his hand up because he'd fouled of some sort. Bean does some right erratic things. It's not a bad shot by Max, that. It's not a bad shot. Right then, Bean scored a foul. Or Max scored a foul, one of the two of them has. Where do we go from here? The yellows are not great, but ball in hand. One good dig. How's your look? It's not bad. It is not bad, you know. That's not bad at all. He's got to negotiate one decent positional shot. And I think, I mean, it was unthinkable an hour ago to think that this game was going to be 6-all at this stage. Unthinkable. But he's got a right chance of making it 6-all now. He's not landed how he wanted to on that yellow though. I don't know. He's got the angle. No, I don't think he did. He's going to have to leave that one on the side rail. Unless he plays the double now. This is a risky shot because he risks if he misses it, which he hasn't. He's found it. That's an absolute great double. I'll tell you what, the kid's flowing a bit now. Max is starting to get comfortable in this game, and that's dangerous for Beanie. And all of a sudden, we're staring 6-all in the face. He really is. He wasn't flowing or playing like anywhere like this at the beginning of the game. And as we say, it takes a while to get into games, but he was some way behind. He was some way behind. And there you go, 6 apiece. Wow. And I'm going to try and have the score on because I've only ever been shown once, and I'm sure I have to press the bomb. You watch, I'll chunk him up in a minute. What have you done? And there you go. Hey, technology. 6-all. Six apiece. Absolutely, Phil. Did you see that at 5-0 to Bing? I mean, you know, look, long races. Loads of people take a bit of time to get going, but Bean seemed to just be like flying, and Max didn't seem to know how to use his arm. And now all of a sudden, it's 6-all. That'll be in Bean's head now that he was 5-0 up and it's 6-all. All the psychological stuff starts coming into it as well, not just about the pole. I don't know. Honestly, I just don't want to open the door because obviously I don't know who's out there. Not because I'm scared who's out there, but there's a lot of people in there that's had a drink tonight, and I don't want them piling in here. Oh, he's gone in off. He's gone in off. And obviously the music and all that sort of stuff over playing over YouTube and all that sort of stuff. It's just better to keep the door locked, mate. So I don't know who it was. Neither I've had a peephole, I'll tell you. But hey, never mind about that. Yeah, absolutely, Phil. Absolutely. I suppose it's the perfect storm if you can start well and finish well, I suppose, isn't it? On the very fortunate occasions that you can do that. But Max was always going to grow into the game, I mean, at some point, because, and I mean, like I say, I don't know the guy really well, but I see him practicing with Blanche, and I speaking to him at the 40-man comp, and I just thought that he's really confident in what he's capable of doing. And he had a slow start there, and for those that probably don't know him at all, they probably just think, well, Bean will walk this. Not anymore. This is 6-all, and I tell you what, every frame is now, you know, you try and call it from here. I mean, it'd be unreal to think that we're going to have another 18-17 games today. Unreal to think it. So Beanie at the Beanie in control at the table at the minute. I think I know it sounds a crazy cliche, but earlier on when Max couldn't get a frame and couldn't buy one, he really needed one, and then it's got him going. And the same could be said for Bean now. He could probably do a winning one really, just to get himself flying again. Crazy, crazy game. Oh, heck. Well, I can only describe, tell me if I'm wrong, viewers, but I can only describe that he's tried to take the bag. He's ended. I'll tell you what, that's a touch there. There's no way on earth he's intended for that white to finish there. That is unbelievable look. Unbelievable look there. Absolutely crazy. Tell you what, these mics are ace. Got like little John Motson stands on them and everything. Done a good job with these mics, Viking. Right then, Max ball in hand. Down the rail, bump the reds out, get the bag. That's near enough just as good, although them yellows are no picnic. They are no picnic. You may have to, well, you may go for these, but he's going to need one or two good positional shots, that is for sure. The viewers are strong. The subscribers are up to 483. 17 more tonight would be very, very good. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, get your subscription in. I've been assured by one of the owners that he might put a little prize up, but we shall see. But it really would be appreciated if we get the subscribers up to 500. Right then, Max. Yeah, he was always going to have to play set. Do you know what? I've not. Oh. Has he left a little edge of that red to go into the middle? It's awkward queuing. It's awkward queuing, but Beanie's having a right look at that, you know. The side angle will give us no help because obviously, no, I think he's going up and down. Yeah, he's going up and down. How's your look then? That is what makes me laugh about this guy. I thought that was going to go in. That is exactly. I thought that was going to go in because that is a slice of luck that Bean gets, but it hasn't. For me, Max plays the plant. Even if he misses the plant and takes that bag, he's still got control because of where the black's going to finish. If it drops in, he can go for the finish, which has stayed where it is. But that's fine at the minute for me because that black is very, very awkward unless he gets it out here. I don't know if he was attempting to get it out of there. I mean, you can never tell with Bean, but his arms tell their own story. He starts waving around like he's like conducting an orchestra. Yeah, he knows. He's going to have to leave a double. He's going to have to leave a double into the top far left bag. He's got no chance. He's got no option, I don't think. He's going to have to try and just stun this red in. He's played for it a little bit, but that's still fine. And the double is what he's going to have to... He could get... He's a great double with the ball. He's got a 50-50 chance. It's probably a bit stronger. Probably a bit stronger chance. The fly thinks he's got it already, the way that's buzzing round. Oh, he's changed his cue in there. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but while he had his resting hand on the table, he changed his hand movement slightly. I always found that if you need to do that, it's probably worth getting up off his shot. And not that I've learnt that from being any sort of good level player, because I'm far from that. But just from where I always remember Ewan saying it: if you're not quite right on your shot, stand up and do it and reassess and go again. And not many people are going to tell him that he's wrong. Right then, Max. I'll tell you what, that is not a bad shot at all, because you chip this into the middle. He'll just gently bump that one off the side rail. And oh, he's missed the one. Don't miss the pot. Don't miss the pot, son. Oh, Maxie. Don't miss the pot, lad. The black's still relatively safe, but we all know who's at the table. And he finds the most audacious pots at times. And he needs another one now. He needs something a little bit naughty here, does Bain. But Max will be kicking himself there, because he shouldn't have been resting on a bit of luck. He shouldn't be resting on the laurels of Bainey missing this black. What he should have been doing there is the frame should have been done, and he should have been racking up. But hey, he's took his after one on the middle. And now, the question mark for over Bean. Stands over Bean. What are you going to do with this then, Beanie, eh? There's no point in looking in this room for any advice or direction, because I ain't got a Scooby. I'm not sure that's what I'd have done, but again, who's to say what the right shot was there? It was very difficult. See, is Max thinking about playing a snooker? I don't think so. He's got to go for these. Lovely angle, that. Lovely shot, that. Tell you what, the lad was five. I'm not going to keep saying it now, because we all know he was 5-0 down, but he's going to go 7-5 up. So, fair play to him and great effort. Bean needs to just have a little bit of he needs to reassess what's going on here a little bit and get himself going again. But fair credit to Max. He's dug deep, and now for the first time in the game, after 13 frames, he's gone in front. 7-6, which I'll put on with all my technical knowledge that I'm gaining. Oh, it's unbelievable what I'm learning. Look at that, look. Whew, it's incredible. So, 7-6 to Max. to Max Billingham. In what's turning out to be another interesting fixture. I mean, we spoke about how many interesting games have been this week, and I think if my math serves me right, out of a possible 140 frames of pool for every single game you could have watched, I think you have seen 136. So I think the only thing, I think there's 4 frames missing off the game. Oh, 3 frames missing off the game with Rick and Dan. 18-14, I think it finished. So 137 frames of pool. Unbelievable in 4 games. Incredible. And you are being entertained tonight. The game really ain't got going with these two, really. I don't think you've seen amazing pool. I think you've seen 1 or 2, mental finishes and bits and bobs, and I don't think these two have really got going to their full capacity. Certainly as sort of break dish merchants, And that's poor. He knows it as well. That's poor. Is Max starting to grind Bean down? He's starting to play on his mind. It's not like, I mean, Bean's not the type of player to let stuff out and mostly get to him normally, but Max is really starting to get comfortable around the table. You know, it might have took him 10 frames. I was back, so I think we've got to win. It might have took him 10 frames to get going, but he's starting to look really comfortable around the table. And Beanie looks like the stranger now. Did you win, Pato?
Yeah, I won both.
You played 2 frames
I
in
played
that
2
time.
frames. I've just
Right, do you just want to nip out and tell Max and Sean?
I played Charlie. I thought this is going to be a long game, but
Yeah, because he's a grinder, isn't he?
I'm not making it a long game. I'm off for everything.
Yeah.
Steve Sell slapped them both.
Well, I expect nothing less, Pato, if I'm honest with you, mate.
What have I missed? Well, Max is in the lead. That's what I've missed.
Yeah, so Bean. Yeah, Max is starting to cue well. He's starting to grow into the game for me. Beanie looks like he just fell asleep. If I'm honest, he's gone off like a firework at the beginning, and he's not cueing anywhere near like he was. I mean, some of the shots he's turning down and missing his crackers.
Yeah, 5-3 up now, then I think. Well, Steve, it's 9 o'clock. Well, 9:15, and.
Yeah, well, yeah. I've just said to the viewers, you know, I did a bit of quick maths in my head. Out of a possible 140 frames of pull that they could have been entertained to in the first 4 games, they've only missed 3 frames. Because Rick Kirk and Danny Green was 18-14, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they've seen 137 frames of pull out of 140. That's incredible. And the way this is going,
Oh, right, yeah, I see what you mean.
if you
Yeah.
total every game
wow.
up, 35 frames a game maximum that can be in any game, they've had 137 frames of pull from 140.
I've done every single one of them. Well, bang the last 2.
It's a lot of pull, isn't it? It's a lot of pull.
Nearest team part. Well, that doesn't surprise me, Kev. I think we are probably favourites, but we'll see. I assume Dicko and Battle was the next Darius, was there?
Max is starting to cue, you know, Pato. He really is.
He couldn't play anywhere as good.
No, and like I said to the guys, I didn't really know the lad, but I have to say, he's starting to flow a bit, you know.
Oh, I'll tell you what, while I was away, though, you've managed to update the score.
I'll be honest with you, Pato, right? I was quite proud of myself with my technical knowledge that I've gained. But I did say on stream, if I break this chunk, can you save me? Yeah, cheers, chunk. I always think so. You know, when there's just a sole commentator, it must sound shocking. It must sound shocking, but you just have to plug away, don't you? You have to plug away. What can you do?
Is it me or is it all of a sudden hot in here?
It's a bit warm. It's muggy tonight. So now, all of a sudden, this is crazy, this, you know, really. We're now starting to see Max peel away a little bit.
Is Beanie in trouble? Steady?
No, not yet. Not yet. What's Foden telling us here? Beanie always does the drops off behind. Yeah, that's it, and that's why I don't think he's in trouble yet. Bean's gone to sleep, but he'll wake up.
I'll tell you what, Wesley, while I was out there, it is absolutely rammed. There's just no room at all.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That table that these two are playing on, it's absolutely covered.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, and the flies out there, and there's plenty of flies watching as well. Seeing them buzzing around. Packed. Cheers for that, Chunks. Cheers for that, my old mate. Look at him.
He's playing now,
It's
isn't he?
that's what I mean. Honestly, right? I knew, and like I said, I don't, as I've said, I'm not repeating myself, but I don't really know the kid. I know he practices with Blanche a bit. He's really confident in his own ability. What we were seeing earlier on is not a reflection on what I thought he was going to be like. Now this is starting to show a little bit of his class. And being, like you say, I wouldn't say he's in trouble yet, but he's got to get going.
That's a bit careless. Still expect him to drop this in. Might play with double.
I think he'll play the double. He's cutting it.
He's digging down.
He's cutting it.
Nailed it, has he? Sucked it in there and he's strutting around the table now, he's all Maximus.
And that's the thing, isn't it? He's got a bounce. He's got a bounce in his stride, hasn't he? I mean, that's the quickest I think you click the buttons in consecutive.
Yeah, that's right. Even when Beanie won to.
So Beanie needs to just be a little bit mindful of what's going on here and just maybe raise his concentration levels. Have a think about what's going on, because we're starting to see some frames get rattled off now, and before you know it, Bean's gonna. I mean, there was people that was saying Bean was going to 18-10.
Yeah, there was, mate. I had a few people message me saying I don't think Max will get more than 7.
And now, I'd be absolutely amazed to see what people's views are on this score now. They're seeing Max sort of start to flow and Bean's gone a little bit quiet. Do we still think Bean wins? Are you still confident in the local lad? Are you now seeing a different type of Max? A Max that you didn't realise was there? I don't know. You tell me. Very interesting game.
Says that from that 5-0, it's actually 9-1.
I know. It's incredible, isn't it?
It's crazy.
That's
So
exactly.
just
Chunks just called it.
Well,
Look at that. Incredible. And it's a good job he was 5-0 up, or else we'd be saying good night, God bless.
Yeah, we would, mate.
Crazy. But he looks so confident in everything he's going for now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's flowing.
Do you know what? It must, when the player gets in that zone where they don't feel the commission, it must be a great feeling. You know, where you just think, I'm flowing. I'm going to put everything, and that he's getting there, isn't he? I mean, his position sense is good. There's not what you can do if you keep your opponent off the table.
Exactly right. That's a bit careless. He's got too ahead of himself there, hasn't he?
Yeah, maybe a bit of rush of blood to the head. Everything's going too well.
Can he leave it there?
Sort of thing I do when everything's going well for me. I always do something to boss it up. Yeah, I think he'll struggle to.
I think where he's queuing, so he's just going to try and leave along him.
Yeah.
That'll be so accurate, yeah. And that's not
That's a pretty decent shot. He's even got a bit of an angle, you know.
So what, can he slap this in and come off the top cushion, side cushion, and behind the back to the middle?
Well, you probably could. Me, not so
That's what
much.
he's-
His attempt is oh yeah. I was just about to say he's at least got a shot at the black, but he hasn't now. Yeah, that's probably makes a big difference as well, Chung. Now he sort of feels comfortable in the game, and he's not miles behind. He's sort of letting his own, he's letting himself dictate the pace he wants to play at, and it's making a big difference. You see, Beanie probably needs to start doing a little bit of that himself.
That's not a great shot, though, Steady. You fully expect Beanie to get these for 2.
Yeah, well,
Just remove that red
we haven't
black.
seen the finish on Beanie for about, well,
An hour?
a while, so he really could do a one. He's more, you know, Beanie's more than capable, as we all know. But he could do a one now. This is about the time he could really do a summit. There you go, Foden's just said exactly what you said, Pato. These have to go. And he's right, isn't he? Bean cannot be... He's got to take these out and be confident and just, you know, let's get them wrapped up and let's go again. It's not a great white. It's good queuing though. What's he doing with the red next to the black then, Pio?
I thought he would move that first shot.
Because I'm now starting to see reds disappear and I'm thinking, hang on a minute. he's got, yeah, he's fine now, isn't he? Fine now, isn't he? Just running to him now, yeah?
I'm not too sure, steady, mate.
Really?
You'll see. That's what I mean.
Oh. He's got, has he got to play the red into the green bag? It looks like he is. Big long red this.
Don't fancy him for these.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Now then.
That, oh. Black's got to go into the same bag, hasn't it? He's just covered the middle.
Yeah, he's not putting in that middle, steady.
So he's got to go to the green bag, hasn't he? Bottom right. As we look at it on screen.
Does he get it steady? Tough shot?
He's queuing well. If I get off the fence, I'd say he's going to pot this.
Yeah, would you go for that?
I'm going to get off the fence and say I think he strokes at home.
Boom. And all of a sudden...
He's woke up, hasn't he, the lad? That was a good... He didn't just put it in, he slammed it home, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Wow. Wowsy wowzers. Right then, 10-6. I'll tell you what, the predictions have gone. No one's telling us predictions now. I've asked them once and there's no one there.
I don't think I've ever seen a game go from 5-0 to 10-6 either way.
I have once, and I commentated on it, and it was Scotty Ultz versus Wayne Foden.
Was it?
Scotty Ultz went 5-0 up, and Foden pulled it all the way back the other way around.
Did he really?
Then Scotty come back at him, and it got close towards the end, and Foden won it. That was a couple of years ago now, but yeah, Foden went 5-0 down, and then went on to do something quite similar.
So what you're talking about body language, yeah, he's studying. Now look at being slumped in that chair.
That's incredible, isn't it? It's role reversal.
Yeah.
That is incredible that you've just picked up on that. And I bet you Max ain't going to be sitting down anytime soon now. He's bouncing around like he's ready for his night shift or whatever he's doing after this. He'll crash and burn about 4 in the morning though when the adrenaline runs out.
I'll tell you what, obviously, this game's definitely not over. I mean, you'd have thought that with the last couple of nights. And then, oh Jesus!
See, that's the problem, innit? It do something a little bit rash. And like you, Graham out there, there's no room at all in here. No room at all in there. Like you say, what if Bean gets flowing again? I mean, it happened last night with Farley, didn't it? Everyone on stream that I see said Farley was out. He was done.
Yep.
Everyone was saying it. And to be fair, the way John was playing, you couldn't see another way. It's a funny game, mate. Funny old game.
Adam, why do you ask that, mate? Bean's going for these, he needs to get these studied.
I don't think he should go from at this stage. I think he needs to... Well, he can go from, but I don't want to be playing...
I think he needs to go from, because look where Max's yellows are, they're all a bit...
But would you be playing that plant now? Because I don't think that's the right balls to play. I'd be doing something with these two on the side, but I don't know.
I think he's got to play the plant.
Really? So then if you...
Bit pacey.
So then I don't think he gets in there.
He's not playing it up. He's playing a bean shot.
Yeah, but he's
still alright. He's got the across the ball.
Yeah, his arms have been getting waved around an awful lot tonight.
Played the wow. That's actually not too bad today.
No, that's not the end of the world, is it? But it is very warm in here, Pato. Just looking at the windows.
Yeah, I'm not going to climb the crystal maze to get over that into that.
Oh,
That might be
hang
fine.
on.
No, that'd be me.
We don't play Grimsby rules around here, me all through. We used to. There's a lot of tapping going on out there. Right then.
Bean.
Now then, there you go. He's back. He's organising the game. Yeah, well, I bet the stakes are massive out there. I like playing Texas Hold'em, but I'm not playing for Random Bolton stakes. So it's a grand demand. And I'll tell you who does like having a game. Ryan Milson likes a game of poker if you're looking for players, Adam. But it'll all depend on stake. Right. That's not a bad shot from Bean.
Tell you what, Steady, we're still hovering around the 45, 46 mark.
I'm fully anticipating to set the. If he doesn't set these out, we've got a real problem. Well, we ain't got a problem. Bean's got a real problem.
Yeah, he gets these now.
He's got to.
Surely.
But he hasn't had a finish for ages.
Just roll this in, black
Yeah.
in the middle.
Yeah.
10-7.
He has to get them.
Yeah, it's no good if you don't get them.
It's bizarre that we sat in commentary and debating him getting these. Do you know what I mean? Because it should just be a bread and butter, but it's been that long since he's won a frame.
Yeah, he was 6-4 up, wasn't he?
Yeah.
There we
He's
go.
got one now.
He's back. He's
Right.
back in the game.
Oh, welcome back, Bean.
Stops the rock.
Yeah, that's a good idea. What Danny Hornigold just said. Put the table out in there. Depends how intimate Adam Bolton wants it, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
He might want it with all like everyone sat around smoking cigars and getting all a bit like Del Boy and Boise on us. You know what I mean?
Marlene.
Where did them aces? Where did them jacks come from? The same places your aces did 3 hands ago. You know what I mean? One of them job is. Right then, Bean, you've won one. You're back. Are you back? That's a big question.
He's made a ball.
And you know what? If they are having a break every 10 frames, Beanie cannot be winning at the second break.
Well done for that one, mate. Your
No,
maths is spot on.
I get that. I know what you're saying, but I didn't realise that until I just reflected on it and thought, hang on a minute, at the first break, Beanie was so far in front, and now it's him chasing to be in it for, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
If he can get to 11-9 Steady, I think he'll be happy with that.
Oh, Max, to be 11-9 up. Yeah, Bean to be 11-9 down.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think you might be right, and we were saying it the other way around an hour ago. Yeah, oh, it's only goals venue, so he can have as many aces and kings as he wants.
Now that I'm not sure that yellow passes that yellow.
Oh, don't you? Do you know what amazed me about Beanie, right? And you're saying, obviously you're calling that, but why is he not looking at that earlier than now? Why is he waiting until he's getting to that shot to then look at that? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
It's a mental way. See, with some of you guys, you take your time and map out your route and look at every ball. And I'm not saying that about me, because that's not me at all. But with Bean, he sort of just goes with the flow.
Yeah.
He just sort of lets it take control of him and make stuff happen. And I just think, you know what I mean? And Ewan's a little bit like that, but I think Ewan just makes a snap. He gets a snap picture of the table and just he goes with it. Do you know what I mean? He's already got that in his head. And with some of you guys will go, this is the route I'm going to take and make it happen. Do you know what I mean? You're quite like that. You're very sort of methodical. Bean just goes to the table and starts doing stuff.
Good shot, that. Nothing wrong with that shot.
And it's mental. Look at that lot, 250 quid minimum sit down. I don't know, but Jamie Glover wants a big game, look. Chunk knows that episode I'm on about.
You are a geek anyway, Adam.
Who's favourite in the frame from here then, Pato? Do you still think Max because of the amount of balls he's got on the table?
Yeah. Having said that, one good part and a bit of luck.
See, the one thing with Bean is his long putting is normally pretty good. You watch him go and miss this now because I've said that. Yeah.
Tell you what,
Right
look,
on
that
cue.
went in.
Right on cue. Yeah, and it's normally his long putting that bails him out of a lot of sticky situations, to be fair. So. Well, now we've got a new favourite.
I'll
for
tell
the
you what,
frame.
having said that, you can roll this in and leave an angle to then pot that yellow and screw into the yellow med.
And he'll see that, I'd have thought. I would have thought Bean will see that, because he's a very good developer of balls, you know.
Just roll it in. Make an angle for this to bang, screw into that. I think that's the only option he's got steady.
It's a good shot by Max, though. What was that then, Pato?
Well,
I'm not quite sure.
I'm not keen on that shot really. I think
I'm not
you should
sure
play
what
my
he's done.
shot. Why don't you play my shot?
Well, my sentiments exactly, because was he trying to do something to leave an angle so he could run off the yellow to put it in and then cannon into it? But I think also, like you say, I think, especially with being his Q power, because he has got some decent Q power. That was a bizarre shot. Now he's being forced to play the ball.
Crazy.
It's definitely made Max favourite now. He was favourite anyway, but for that frame. Oh, Adam Bolton. Shot to the heart.
I like that song.
You've seen what it's put? We'll power on mine because the booze will be cheaper. Can't get star on tap at your gaff though, pal.
I mean, if he plays the shot I said now, then it's the wrong shot. But he's not.
Oh, well, I don't. Do you see?
I think Max will be tempted with these.
Well, he's got to, hasn't he? The way he's been queuing.
I mean, he could roll this one in the middle then play
I was
that
just
double.
about to say, could he play that reverse double now, or even the normal double? He's played the reverse double. He hadn't hit it hard enough.
Well, if he did so, he might have gone enough there.
Yeah, you're probably right as well.
But I just thought he could have rolled that in the middle, then played the double.
Yeah.
I think he's having a go now, steady.
I think Chunk's having a go at them. He's got to.
He's going to crash bang a wall up.
He's got.
He's going to snoop himself.
Oh dear.
Can
All
you
right.
see enough of it to double it?
No, surely not. I was gonna say, can you see enough to cut it down the bloody rail?
Is he coming back cushion first?
Yeah, that's a crazy shot for me.
He's in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, Max 100% wins that. Max will play snooker, you know.
He will.
He'll bump the ball he's looking at. There they go. Bump over to the bag. Oh, well, that's not a good shot.
Well, he's got a snooker, but it's easy to hit.
Well, Andy's put a red safe.
Yeah, we didn't quite hit that, did he?
I thought I'd hit that a lot better. He's still massively in control though. Just get it out in the next time round. It's not a big deal, is it? Oh, Bean!
I can't believe he's just done
Bean! Honestly, he does mad stuff, right? He did some. Didn't he drop his cue against Kev Smith?
that. Yeah, tip fell off.
He does mad stuff though, doesn't he? I mean, what's he going and grabbing his chalk for there?
Just as he's cueing the ball.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, but the thing is, he hasn't done that with any intent of malice. He's done it because it's Beanie and he's not wired right. Jesus. Anyway, it hasn't affected it. And I tell you what, you said, didn't you, Bean will be happy to be 11-9 at the break. It could be a little worse than that. It could be a little worse than that because I've still got 2 more frames to play in this session.
Oh dear.
Well, I have to say, predictions of I've been trying to get a prediction out of some people, and it's like trying to get blood out of a stone. Chunky, come on, you help me out here. Where do you see this one going from here? 11-7 to Max.
Anyone still see Beanie winning?
Yeah, that's a question now. Does Beanie even still win the game? Never mind from what score. Incredible. Max has really grown into the game.
break that.
He has got a decent whack on him, though.
Lucky where they've gone. He likes to wave his arms about.
So does Bean. I mean, I don't know if these two are trying to conduct aeroplanes the way they've been going on tonight. I tell you, or certainly trying to do sign language comms.
Crazy.
I've been like John McQuirrick. I don't know if I'm putting a bet on or I'm watching a pool match. So, Pato.
He's not getting these. I think he's just going to take the bag.
That's exactly what he's done.
Beanie straight away moved that red off the side cushion.
Oh, I think he's got to, hasn't he? I think Beanie really has got to start making things happen here, you know, for me.
He's not even looking at it steady.
Crazy because what he is now, he's woke
I mean,
up.
he could even dabble in behind it and force
Yeah,
the spotlight.
he could. And I think, there you go, you called that just in the nick of time. Commentator's eye.
Yeah, but has he covered it? If he hasn't,
Never
it's
say never with the curly-haired lad. Absolutely. I know that only too well, Chunk.
Just get the wedding to play now, Bean. Won't mess about trying to get the snooker, just get it into play. Definitely don't push it into the yellow.
But you
That's
definitely.
a terrible shot.
But that is definitely an answer that's still sitting on the fence, though, Chunk. Because none of us have said never say never. I just wondered if you think he'll still win or he won't.
I don't like that shot, Steady.
No, I'm hearing you, Pato, because actually,
Give Max a go, innit?
yeah, and if you know what, Max can roll this over the bag in or out here, isn't it? And then he's got
If
control.
He goes, he's won the frame. That plays with a bit of side. That's it.
And if it don't go, he's got. Well, there you go. Look, he's got an angle here, hasn't he? Just to. Will he move that out, Pato, or will he drop him behind it? Yeah.
No, I would.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Oh, does he come a bit much, or is he alright with that? Do you think?
I think that's better.
Yeah, because it'll ping it back out for the yeah. The one go pot then, innit? He's got it and all. These middle bags
Slipped it in
they
there.
do though, don't they? They are very different.
Called it straight away, Steady, from that shot from Beanie. I knew it was a bad shot.
Yeah. You said he shouldn't have moved it off side rail. So put it into play, didn't he?
Yeah.
Chunk's still going 18-17 with Bean, you know. That's a big cut. I think that's a big call from Chunk.
That's not happening tonight, Junk.
The way this is going, people who were saying 18-10 to Bean could have got it right, but with the wrong player.
You're right.
You know, if Max goes 13-7 up at the break, that's a mammoth ask of Bean, I think. Mammoth. I'm going to order a new office chair at work and bring it in here.
As long as you leave it in here.
Oh, well, I'll carry it home every time I go, shall I? This creaking business is no good for me, pal. Don't know how you cope with it. Imagine another 18-17. The odds on that would have even happened before the tournament would have been astronomical.
Crazy, mate, crazy.
And you know what? There's still a couple of games that could end up that way. That one tomorrow night's going to be an absolute belter for you and Chunk.
Yeah, that's
an
the tie
absolute
of the round,
belter.
the tie of the round.
It's just incredible. We've been had the games we've had, and then you've still got games like that to come. It's like, and you and Tom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just like that person today.
No, I don't know. It might be.
Sort of.
CLM, see if you needed anything around.
All right, thank you,
Sure.
Jack. Well, thanks for offering, young man.
Right.
Cheers, Jackie boy. He's a pleasant young man. Right then. This is a massive frame. And I mean, it's a massive frame now, I think. Even at this stage of the game. It is. game over for me. I've had him Bolton, look.
I agree. I think he's bumped into someone tonight who was the wrong player for being.
Yeah. And do you know what? At the beginning, when Max was just sort of getting his feelers and getting his wits about him, people, you couldn't have seen it, could you? But now, honestly, now he's comfortable and he's where he needs to be. He's playing the right shots at the right time, taking the finishes out at the right time. Like you say, Pato, it's all come together for Max at the wrong time for Beanie, hasn't it?
Yep.
But in a boxing match, we always give Beanie a puncher's chance. But he needs stuff to start happening for him.
He's funny, isn't he?
Hilarious.
Evening Lee. Tomorrow it's Lee Harrison and Jamie Smith. And then we have got a couple nights break. Sorry to say that.
So you say you're Monday, you and Tom?
I think me and Tom are Monday night.
Good.
I think.
But it's not. But that's a double header.
I'm not sure what's happening with Jamie and Tony, but I will find out and let you know. Imagine that.
But if it was a double header, both games can't be streamed, can they?
1 at 1, 1 at 7.
All doing it in the afternoon of the playing.
The afternoon.
Afternoon with Tony, innit? It's always daft o'clock with Tony. Ah, right, interesting.
Was that instead?
No. See, Chunk thought it was Miller Wotton tomorrow night. Now you've got an absolute belter tomorrow, Chunk. Absolute belter of a game. That one I will be enjoying. 100%. And maybe, Chunk, just maybe, you and Pat might be successful enough to get the 500 subscribers over the line tomorrow night. Because we've had it's not happened tonight, has it? Tonight, and some of these guys that aren't subscribed, you'll be able to pick them up tomorrow night.
Yeah, just another reminder, please, guys. If you aren't subscribed, just click subscribe. Please, it'll take literally 1 second.
Don't even take that.
Obviously, you can do that if you're watching on your phone.
It's not come round, Max. It's not come round. He's waving it over, but it's just not come. They're very emotional with their hands, these two. I like it.
That's a close shot. Well, Jigs, if you stayed tuned in, you'd know what's going on, mate.
Honestly, Jigsy.
I think people just watch the first 5 frames and
Jigsy, it's like putting a three-part crime documentary on the third part and going, oh, what happened in the first 1 and 2? Well, Jigsy, you know what I mean? Yeah, watch it, little man.
I think people just assumed that it was 5-0. I mean,
It was over.
I was wrong because I said match over now. I said match over straight away. Max had started like he'd never held a cue before.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was the contrast in him as a player is incredible. I mean, Phil said it while he was out playing your games. It's not how someone starts, how they finish, which is a fair point. But you still expect someone to.
Yeah, you don't want to go 5-0 down.
No, and you know what? Wow, he's just grown into the game so well. I do think Bean has gone to sleep a little bit. He's not, especially with some of the audacious finishes we see from Bean right early on. But like you said earlier on, Pato, and you've said it before, you can't keep resting on that forever.
No.
You can't keep relying on the mental finishes. They're great on screen and they're great when they happen, but you can't keep doing it, can you? And do you know what? There'll be somebody watching this tonight and learning a few bits, and Kev will be like watching this with a little bit more intent. Kev Smith, with their rematch.
Well, this is what Kev should have done. We all say it. Just let him hang himself.
Kev will learn next time. It'll be a different game. I'm not saying that Bean can't or won't win, but it'll be a different game. It'll be a different Kev Smith that plays Beanie next time. I mean, that's incredible, that miss. I mean, he don't miss shots like that. That's incredible. And I mean, his arms are going as well. But that's incredible. It's like the game's starting to take over him now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Bean don't miss them. No, never. I reckon Bean is set up a money match. I could get that, Adam, if this competition wasn't worth the value it was worth, including the Calcutta.
It's paid £100 to go in this, let alone what
exactly.
It's
so the prize money plus the prize money for the sponsorship or Calcutta, or whatever you call it, is enormous. So there's no value in losing this to set up a money match. But that's my opinion.
Not.
I can understand Nick Smith and Dominic Kamara getting a game going on after playing each other in a 40-man comp, because that was like a minimal fee and they both fancied it. There's no point in throwing this to set up a money match.
No, definitely not. I agree with that. But where's the real
Yeah, but he's that's not the best angle, is it either?
Tell you what, can you risk plotting this off the back?
Wow.
That's what he's playing, mate. I think. Boom.
What a shout that is, Pato. What a call that is. I'd have never even seen that. I could have looked at the table for 20 minutes and not seen that shot. But now Bean's got to really take advantage here.
He's got to win this frame.
Come on, Bean. You're in control. And again, absolutely staying partial, even though Bean is one of you out and always will do. But he's got to do something for the viewers. The viewers must be getting fed up of this.
For me, he should have snookered there. There was no point playing that.
He's going to do the snooker now, but like you say, he could have done it before.
Head's gone from Adam Bolton.
I don't think his head's gone. I mean, I just don't think it's...
I think he's a little bit fed up.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's frustrated with the way it's gone from... Oh,
Get
that's
off
not
there.
bad, but...
He didn't hit that.
I know, but Christ. I don't think Bean's head's gone.
What's going on?
The same as it's it. The same as it's it.
That's a great shot. I don't think he hit that. Are these lads forgetting them on stream? Because that was a little bit naughty, I think.
Well, Bean surely would have called it if he felt it was a foul, wouldn't he? I mean, he's gone in off that time.
Let me have a look.
I don't think any damage has been done, really. I don't think any damage has been done. Yeah, I mean, but you're right to say, Adam. I mean, you're watching this and you're thinking, this isn't the way Beanie plays. Is his head right? Maybe a little bit of run, maybe...
He definitely did not hit that ball.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Maybe a little of all sorts, but...
Definitely did not hit that ball.
See, Bean's just playing some really mental stuff.
That's fine. I'd have played that shot, mate. That's fine. These all fine.
The only reason I say that is because he'd left himself that real long red, and I had no confidence in him putting it the way things have gone, but actually, it's turned out to he's taken these really well. He could do with a finish, really, couldn't he?
12-8 then, and all of a sudden the game's picked up.
Well, I think he needs to have a fag. I think he needs to get in. He needs to have a re-evaluation, and he needs to do something a little bit. He needs to win the next 2 frames for me.
Yeah.
After the break.
There we go then, 12-8.
Because there might not be another breaker the way it's gone, but we shall see. They are definitely breaking. No, they're not. No, they're not. Because, and I think the reason for this is what time are we on?
5 to 10.
And they're conscious that Max he's got to be awake at 1 in the morning. I know the game's going to be done for them, but he's obviously got to go get ready and
I'll
whatnot.
tell you what, if you're Bean, do you just
Slow him down.
sit down, take your time, Peter Ebdon style?
What, to make him submit? Make him forfeit?
That's pretty much what Peter Ebdon does, isn't it?
No, I think they'll
I'd be
get
having a fag of shit at the lot.
Well, I think Breen's still entitled to his break. I do. Breen's still entitled to a ciggy. It's another decent break.
Oh, I didn't think that was in steady.
No, and I'm not quite sure on this second shot. I mean, has he got to play a plant into the middle?
Yeah, he's going to have to play the punt. Head weight for me. Can he get through?
Look.
Let's play the double. Nice shot.
Oh, that wasn't bad. It was a good effort. That's the big question here being this. Then these Reds aren't. Poor.
These Reds aren't going on.
They're horrible.
As you would say, they're no picnic.
They're all, well, they are no picnic. They're certainly not Mary Poppins. No, these are horrible. Bean's got a lot of work to do here.
I'll tell you what,
That's
not a good shot.
not a very good shot at all.
Just give him the frame, on
It-
give him the frame.
Oh, I tell you, yeah. If he can get on
Punch
that,
that red out of the way. That's a really bad shot as well.
yeah.
Wow.
But he's still in total control. Oh, I thought he was going to get lucky there. Yeah, this is a trick. This is tricky. This.
Not sure where it's going here, steady.
Yeah, I'm not sure at all. And if I'm honest with you, if Bean's sort of being,
Wow.
that's not a bad effort. That is, it's
He'll
very
back with that.
unfortunate.
He can win into that now straight away.
Yeah. I think if I was honest, knowing Bean and commentating on numerous amounts of Bean's games, he likes to break at 10 frames. So they've obviously done it out of courtesy for Max. Bean probably could have done with a break, but
Oh.
he ain't got one.
Having said that, that's probably a good miss, that, because he was going nowhere. For
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Well, you said he should have run into it, didn't you? Does Max find anything from here being part of it? What's he done here then? He's trying just to take the bag a little bit there. Right then. Taking the bag back. That's not a bad hit. I think Max can take it straight back off him, which he has. It's the same again, Bean. Just get that red out. Get the red out and make him play that yellow. Make him play that yellow. Play it with a bit of screw back. Take it back to us. All right, don't do that. I have no idea. I genuinely thought he was just going to bump his red out, draw it back, and force him to play that. But I thought they've both been a little bit cagey. There's a couple of balls on the side rail. I thought they'd played some of this a little bit differently, really. Really hard to predict some of the stuff they're going to do. That's why you shouldn't really do it, I suppose. But you can only call what you see. Oh, heck. I just see Bean's facial reaction then. He pulls up some mental faces, honestly. Right then, Pato, I need some help here because Bean's kicking his legs and waving his arms, and I just don't know what he's doing anymore. He's gone mad.
Well, surely he's just going to trickle behind this red.
That's all right. Ish. I had a feeling that Max was going to bring that yellow into play, because look at Bean's reds now. Although it's gone a little bit too far across on the other side rail, so no. Double yellow. Does it go? Past that black, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Leave the white where the yellow is. Now.
He's got it.
He's gone too far with the white.
Ooh, now then.
I love a now then. When you know there's been a now then, he's not quite right. He's got to swerve it. And he's played that's an absolute mustard swerve. And now, Max is getting Bean's getting a taste of their medicine from earlier now. A few swerve shots, landing plumb on blacks.
Well then.
Yeah, I fear for Bean now. Definitely. I probably should have done 4 frames ago, but I do now.
He was in complete control of that frame, said he?
Yeah, I don't really know. 1 or 2 of the shots he played, I would have questioned. Not that I have any right or just sit here and judge Beanie, but I just thought he played himself into trouble and allowed Max to get back into the frame. It's a big ask this now from here. And I don't really think that Bean's playing in any sort of vein of form.
Well, he's got to win 10-4 or better.
Yeah, he's not really playing any vein of form that tell you that's going to happen, is it?
Definitely not me.
At least for last night's game when Farley was behind, you sort of always had a bit of belief that Farley had it in his locker. There was something there, but wasn't quite clicking. With Bean, I'm not convinced the gears are going to go up tonight. Nope. It's another one missed. It's another ball missed. It's not a complete disaster, but it's just not quite happening at the minute for Bean. And to be fair, now he's just moved that yellow out. Is probably his worst ball. Bean's got to do something a little bit special here. And they're just not going, are they, Pato?
No, he's not even
They're
close.
just not going. The only thing he's done there is put a red right in the middle of an awkward situation, but I don't think it'll take too much negotiating. That's not ended up too bad, I think. I think he's alright. Yeah, he's fine. Drop that in and fall behind his one on the side.
This looks like another frame.
Well, it's certainly starting to look that way, isn't it? Yeah, but Phil's right. He's trying to make stuff happen, that enforcing it and pushing his shots. And
has he thrown a towel in?
He's not queuing how he would normally queue, and I'll be honest with you, I think Bean's capable of chucking his towel in. If he just thinks it's gone, he's quite a... He's just a laid-back geezer, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? No, but I mean, like, when it's good, he flows, and when it's bad, he's like, well, it's done. Do you know what I mean? He's like that. He don't get angry or anything like that. He doesn't do what I do and start smashing things up and kicking off. He's a good guy.
Good shot. I like that. Really good shot.
I don't think he'll give up. I just think he's that laid back. If it's going wrong, it's going wrong. And that's his philosophy.
Here we go then, Bean. Let's get you head into play. Maybe even pop the shell and screw back out. Then they're all there.
Yeah, he don't like he's moving the white, so
that'll do. Nice little kiss. And he should be going.
That's a nice shot. It's a little bit better. I don't think his look's been great.
Oh, Jesus.
You're going to have to hide behind the back, is he, Pato?
Yeah.
Or attempt to.
If he's touching ball, that helps him big time.
That's a bit of bad run that he's had there, to be fair.
I disagree. I think he's just played that.
I think he's played it wrong.
He had so much margin forever there, so much table room.
I'll be honest with you, he's left Max half a sniff, I'd say. I mean, these yellows aren't great, but...
I don't think he's even going for it, mate.
No.
He's It's no.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he is, Pato.
Boom, take that.
He's going from all
Take
right.
that, lad.
Yeah. Incredible.
Take that.
It's very rare you see him stay. Look, it's very rare you see him stay out on the Supreme. Seen that happen on the black ball a bit. Very rarely I can cling on like
No,
that.
he's got to get these for me steady.
I don't think he will.
I think he does now, mate.
I don't think he will.
Oh wow, we need that to slow down. He's just come around the back of the black here. If he kisses it, that's a nice shot. He gets them now, doesn't he, steady?
I'm not sure.
Gets them now, mate. He definitely gets
No, he
them
should do now. He should do now, and he needs to. Ben should have doubled the bit into the big bag. Yeah, it's good. It's not. That's a really good shout for actually. He tried hiding it. I didn't see it, but thinking back on
He's
it,
got to play the one into the top right hand side now, definitely.
he's playing it now. He'll just screw back.
If he can get on the table.
He needs to be very careful.
Yeah, that'll do. Half ball into the middle, come back up and down.
Up and down, yeah.
Just make sure he pots the red. And that'll do. Now he needs the bounce.
I was going to say, what's his bounce like? 'Cause I don't think it's getting
It's
there.
not even got there.
Double's pretty straightforward though.
See what happens with this black this time in this middle pocket.
Just don't put too much waz on it, Bean. It thought about it, didn't it?
Well, he did think about it.
There's one back for Beanie. They're carrying on.
Come on, let's get it close. Let's get to that 18-17.
I'm not sure, Pato. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure he's... I really genuinely believe he could just do a 5 minutes. But they're just powering through. You can't break your cycle, can you? If you just keep doing what you always do, it's like repetitive, innit? And how do you break that cycle? It needs 5 minutes to say.
Yeah, he probably does, mate.
But for the circumstances, like you say, bet you should go Peter Ebden on him.
Well, he's not made a ball.
First time in a while, and all, because his breaks have been pretty solid, really.
And other than that one yellow on the right hand side, these are all pretty handy.
I think they'll have a break at 25 frames. Bainey needs to win 3.
Well, it's got to win the next 3, hasn't it? Oh,
That's
sorry.
He needs to. He needs to.
14-12. 14-12 will be happy with that. Well, he won't be happy with it, but he'll settle for it. If he can just get into that red and yellow now, they're on, and I think he can, you know. I think he can just screw into it now.
I mean, he needs to start seeing his shots again as well, because some of the
Hang on.
Oh, naughty. He needs to start seeing his shots again, because he has been going to the table and just like potting balls, and then it's
For me, he's got a big chance to get into that red and yellow now, but
he's not doing
playing
it. And is he seeing it, Pato? That's the
He
question.
can screw into it or punch it off the cushion. All he's got to do is flip that red.
Well, I thought he was going to go offside rail. You know, when you said it, and I looked at it, I
Yeah.
thought, well, surely that's going to be what he's going to do then.
Flip the
It's a
red
big
and they're all
target as well, isn't it? He missed
there. Oh,
it,
he wants that in.
and now that's put an absolute total different angle on the frame, hasn't it? It's now it gets interesting.
Is he going to try again here? Slap it around off 2 cushions?
Well, he's still got a ball that's... Oh, Bean. I thought he was going to bite his tip off then.
Crazy.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, he's gone back in his chair, slumped.
He's not an happy man,
He's
is he?
definitely
He's
slumped
not
in
an
his
happy-
chair now.
he's-
Look at that, steady.
He's not an happy camper, mate. He's not an happy camper. But, to be fair, Pato, without being too harsh, if he'd have got that shot right, what you called earlier, he wouldn't have had that problem, would he?
No.
Do you know what I mean? So, he's had to create and force something that he shouldn't have had to do. Because he had a perfect opportunity earlier.
There we go. He's on the chat. Shouldn't be on the chat while you're playing.
Shoot me now, Pop. Beanie, get off the chat. That's what I mean. He's crazy, isn't he? He's mad. He does mad stuff.
Well, a few people do it, don't they? I just don't understand why.
He's crackers, this lad. Oh dear. Not over yet, Beanie. Come on. Not over, Bean. You're making it hard for yourself, that's for sure. But you've got to keep chugging away, haven't you? What can you do? But I do fear that it's 14-9.
It's definitely 14 now, mate.
That's nice. Lovely. Stroke them home, lovely there, to be fair.
Lovely.
14-9. We draw ever closer to the finish line. And at one point we thought it was going to be a reverse roll. We did,
mate.
You know. These lads are now just coming up to 3 hours in.
It's been a weird game, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it's been fast, hasn't it? It's been slow.
I don't know if anybody out there, I don't know if anybody out there sees any sort of comeback here.
I don't, mate.
The swing from being 5 frames behind to 5 frames up is incredible, isn't it?
Very.
That means that the last 19 frames, no, last 18 frames, Beans won 4 out of 18 frames. That's nuts. Isn't it? Nuts.
Tom Scott with a come on Max.
Clearly not a Beanie fan.
Must have some sort of bet on. Come on, Tom, enlighten us, mate.
Okay, so being at the fold, yellows to go. Normally you'd fancy him to have a go at these, wouldn't you?
I think he is, mate.
No, I mean he's going to have a go at them, but normally you'd think he'll have a go at them and they're going to be disappearing pretty quick.
I think he'll go close to getting these, actually.
Yeah.
So once he... I think he's gone too far. He's going to have to
No,
go
I think he's going
to have to go into him
Was
now.
his plan never not to go into
But I
him,
thought
though?
he could have dollared this in and dollared that in the middle.
Yes, I know what you're saying. I think that was probably his intention all along, what he's just played here, but it could go wrong, couldn't it, Paro? That's the problem.
Oh, not like that.
And it's gone horribly wrong. Can he jab that into the middle? I mean, it's a tough shot, and he's going.
might even go straight in
He's
the
got
corner.
no control of the cue ball.
Oh, hey!
Is he having a laugh?
Didn't play that, but I'll take it.
Well, they do say, don't they, that it luck evens itself out. I thought there was a bit of the old Beanie magic coming back then, just for the fans.
He needs to remember he's losing. He's not winning this game.
He's my man, mate. Bought and paid. Oh, he must have bought him in the
auction.
He did. He paid more than what he wanted to.
Did
He
he
told
really?
me. Yeah, he did say he paid a little bit more than what he wanted to.
Yeah, but Tom's loaded, isn't he?
But he's happy. Yeah, he's absolutely minted. But he's happy he got him. Forgot all about that, Tom. You're quite right, mate. And it's an FD pot to win as well. So you have every right to back your man, mate.
Good shot, that.
Yeah, one good shot here, you know, Pato, and I reckon.
He gets these steady.
Yeah, this is the shot, innit? Oh,
Now then.
what rhymes with Seattle? Rattle. No, we know. Yeah, we know, Tom. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, mate. Don't you worry about that.
He wanted to leave an angle there, and I'm not quite
Yeah, but
sure
I think
about
he's
that.
quite straight. That's not the best.
Can he punch it in down the line?
Wow. He's stunning it.
That's the shot. It's gone straight enough.
He don't know what to do. He didn't know what to do with himself there, did he? That must be the most frustrating thing in the world. I mean, I reckon your cue might have gone there, Pato.
Well, no, I wouldn't have left myself in that position. Honestly, mate, just pop that and leave himself on the cushion, the top cushion.
Yeah. No, I know, mate.
And trickle it down.
I know what you're saying.
I mean, it's like saying this on the commentary box.
No, but I know what you mean, though, and obviously he's your level, so you know
just
what
basic
you would
errors.
do. You know what you would do in that situation. And he's cost him another frame. And I don't think now, Pato, we're going to be much longer. Because momentum is totally and utterly gone. He's even got his legs crossed. He's not even just sitting in his chair.
We'll be on the chat again in a second, won't he?
Pipe and slippers on, I'm telling you.
Crazy this.
Incredible. Well, you might not get to see a final frame decider tonight, but this game certainly had its own story to tell, hasn't it? The way it's swung and gone and...
Yep. It's been that topsy-turvy, hasn't
Right,
it?
just tell me, Pato, that's not a straight rack, is it? Or is it my eyes?
I mean, I think it is because the table's not actually straight on the camera.
Right. Must be me then. A few more styrofoamers and my eyes would have straightened up. Right then, Pato. That's another one. Jaws of the middle bag and come out. I don't think it went in the pocket. It was just jaws of the middle bag.
Who played it?
Max, which is left being in the yellows because it was a yellow he tempted and missed. Although the Reds are no picnic, as I would say, Pato. Sets the bag.
Good shot that. I think it's
Lovely shot.
a really good shot that.
Lovely shot that. That probably puts him in pole position for this frame now, in all fairness. I'm not sure about that one, Bean. At all. Well, I'm finding myself getting a bit lost here with some of this stuff here.
I think the writing's on the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Can't see no comeback tonight.
I do now. Yeah, 100%. And it, like I say, Bean's my mate, so it's painful to be able to. It's painful to have to say that, but pull, and it's the reality, isn't it? He's
Exactly right.
Max has grown into the game so well, and I tell you what, it's one to be mindful of and all. Who can he play next round?
James, Robert, or Tony Watton?
Yeah,
Tony Watton.
Tony Watton. That's a collaboration.
Tony Miller.
Yeah, so Max has shown that he might be a slow starter, but Christ, he finishes well. Finishes strong. Sam Bailey is in the other room, so hello, Sam.
That could be our
Is that
service.
the magic knock?
Turn it steady.
I am.
Wrong way.
All right.
That's the one.
Oh, it's Mr. Adam Walker. Interesting game tonight, Walker.
I know, I'm watching it out there.
What do you think, mate? Is Max has grown into the game, hasn't he?
Yeah, Beanie's just said I can't wait to get home, so he's got no chance.
Yeah, so is he sort of
Got no
done?
chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but we sort of half see that, didn't we? About
Yeah,
4, 5, 6
yeah.
frames ago.
Yeah.
And Max just got stronger as the game went on. And he started really slowly, he was struggling.
Yeah, 5-0. I said, oh, you had a bit of bad run here, went you? He went, so I'm not panicking.
He's a very confident lad, isn't he? I would speak to him at that. Well, we've worked out that they've played since 5-0. They have
19 frames.
19 frames and Bean has won 4. How's your lot got on tonight?
193?
It's alright, isn't it? Didn't know how the other lot got on, John Moyer's lot.
Not sure.
There you go, then, I'll let you put that one on.
Thanks. Oh, don't press out. Right, so you've just heard it from Mr. Hawker the Walker. That just passing Beanie,
Mate.
passing Beanie, and Beanie's sort of said he's ready for home. So I'm not sure he bought Bean in the Calcutta. I can't remember.
Was it Cookie?
It possibly could have been. I'd have to look at it, but he went for a pretty penny.
Well, I think everyone did, mate.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. To be fair.
You are, yeah, you are.
Game's not over yet, lads. Tom, I really beg to differ. And I'm really not a negative in terms of writing anybody off. But wow, I mean, this would be something on another level, wouldn't it? If he even got close from here. I think there's only one person now that's comfortable, and it's not Bean.
Get ready to open that door, steady.
Certainly will, mate. And you know what? After they played 10 frames after an hour and a half, and we was thinking this is going to be a right long game. And then after that first break, the rattle frames off. Well, I say that they rattle frames off. Max certainly has. Good gaming prospect tomorrow night as well, Walker.
Was it?
Lee Harrison and Jamie Smith.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit naughty, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Game on. Just wonder how James Smith's been playing. He's been practicing.
He needs to play well, is what I would suggest. Because in that 40 manner, Lee Harrison looked really good.
He did. I think the waiting around killed him in that.
Yeah.
Good shot, that.
Queuing well, isn't he?
These are gone.
Queuing really well now. He's just flowing. That's not the best. He knows it as well. He's jabbed it, hasn't he?
That one for me.
What, the whole match? Or just his frame? He didn't push his cue through the shot, did he? Just sort of jabbed it a little bit.
Wouldn't surprise me if you got this.
What odds?
He gets it.
I tell you what, it won't fire out though.
No, then Bean's got to get these, hasn't he?
Yes, he absolutely does. Well, he needs to get from now until the end of the game. He's just got everything, every opportunity he gets, he's got to take. And that's why I just don't think he can win this, because I don't think he can consistently do it for 9 frames. It's a massive ask. Did you see that comment from Chung? What hybrid that would be, Tony Wotton?
Tony Wotton.
Or Robert Miller? Oh no, James Miller, if he won it, James Miller.
Just wants to be a bit careful, yeah? Good shot.
That's all right. It's hard not to be a negative Nora when he's this far behind it, but he's in double figures. You're in double figures, Bean. Come on.
And the comeback
Yeah, he's in double figures. Can you imagine this?
starts now. I mean, it won't surprise me if he does come back because that's the way this tournament's gone.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's come back from this sort of adversity. Nobody. Not this far behind. Wayne Foda was 16-11 down. What was Farley?
I think Wayne was actually 16-10 as well, you know, I'm not sure. But yeah, Farley was 17-13, Wayne was 16-11.
This would be the biggest of all of them. It'd be astronomical.
Then tomorrow Jamie Smith will be 17-0 down.
Walkers and Inley was quite tight all the way through, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think
Really?
so. I think you went 17-16 up, didn't you, Adam?
No, I'm 17-14 down.
So you even had a bit of a flurry then at the end.
Yeah.
And had a little bit of bad luck, mate. What, a lot of bad luck at the end. The thing is, I mean, at least you can relate to how John felt last night. Do you know what I mean? Because he felt awful, bless him.
I think it was worse for John because he had 5. Farley had to win 5 now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd got it back to 17 all, so I kind of felt like I was free rolling. But I took positive, haven't we?
Well, we've got a big 6-frame swing here, which oh heck.
Dear. White's close as well, you know.
Oh dear. It is, it's gone. Forget everything I said about Beanie earlier. Oh dear. He'll know himself. He'll know himself anyway that he's not been at the races there, and since Max has grown into the game, it's made Bean shrink. And earlier on, you know, we were trying to find reasons why Max wasn't quite right, and we said, you know, it's really busy out there, the atmosphere, and there's a lot of people playing around the table.
Just on a 16-hour shift at work, that's why he started back.
Do you know what I mean? And it's just absolutely just, and he's going back to work at 1 o'clock. Incredible.
Cheers, Donna. That's right, thank you.
Cheers, Donna.
$10.34, Grimo.
What time is it?
10.27. Good shot.
I'll tell you what, you
Good
know,
shot.
what an unbelievable prediction that'd have been.
Crazy.
If he finishes, if he wins his next frame, Primo said, I mean, this was, I mean, we're talking like hours ago. This will be finished at 10:34. I ridiculed him. I ridiculed him for being that accurate. If Max wins his frame, that's incredible, Grimo.
I think he's just playing for pride now, Beanie.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think he's playing to see the game out, isn't he? I mean, I don't think he'll ever give up, but it'd be an unreal comeback, Grimo, wouldn't it? There's no question about that. Probably the greatest I've ever seen on stream if he come back from here. just think that even if Bean started playing the best pole he could possibly play, Max is playing too well not to take out another frame now.
Yeah.
So for me, it's irrelevant how well or how bad Beanie starts playing from here.
Ooh. This could be the end.
He's left in the perfect angle as well, hasn't he?
Gets this, he wins the
Yeah, I
match
was
for
going
me.
to say this is match winning shot. It's not hard enough.
And he knows.
He's frustrated, I think, because he wants to get over that line now, doesn't he? Because in his own head, he must think that. I know until you get over the line, you won't won anything, but he must in his own head think, I can't lose. I've just got to get it done with now. And what a time to start playing like that. That's incredible. Maybe he's going to go for the Peter Ebdon hint and tip that you said earlier on and start grinding him out. He's going to cover the bag. Incredible. Well, I think he's going now, mate.
See that black in the first frame?
Yeah.
That'll run highlight reel, won't it?
Yeah. That was brilliant.
So, plays down the rail, bumps the red out of the way, puts the other yellow.
He had another one a bit late.
It ain't gone.
Oh, yeah, it won't. Same though.
It ain't gone.
This could be his last visit for me, Steady.
Yeah, I think so. Because I'm not even sure if Bain's even going to attempt to play safety.
I don't think he can.
One last whack at him, I take it. Black going there's not going to help Max's cause. Oh, it knows it passes. Oh, I don't know. I'm absolutely astounded.
I don't know if he can get through. I think he can. I think that's match away.
Yeah, but that black is no picnic and he's just put
Not much yellow.
Yeah. I'm not sure now. I think we're getting close to Grimo's time.
I mean, because he should have done this on the off, shouldn't he? Did he hit that?
He did. Quality.
That's another good shot. Can he get through the gap? What do you reckon, Steady?
Oh.
I think he might be able to, you know.
Well, if he can, yeah, he can. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have to swerve that, has he? He went straight through.
Can he get through this gap? Yep, this is it.
What about the gap place?
Oh my god, 1 minute. If this goes in, it's 22:33.
Dave Grimson.
Still says 33.
Grim.
He's out by
He's
a few seconds.
How much was he out by?
Not there.
That's incredible, Grimo.
Well played,
He
Max.
said it'd be done by 22:34.
Very good
Right.
comeback.
Yeah, well
And
played,
win.
Max Billingham. Well, lucky Bean, not your night tonight, mate. But another game down, and we march on to tomorrow. I take it.
Yeah, that's 5 down, 3 left.
What a comp!
we'll be back tomorrow with
You and the Chunkster.
with Jamie Smith and Lee Harrison.
Always a pleasure, never a chore. Good night from me. Good night.